Yes.
Weekly list, item 1.
Yes.
Pleasure, Lordship. These are the petition.
Kindly speak to the microphone, sir. Yes.
Made a pleasure, Lordship.
Yes.
Petitioner has filed this writ application against the city authorities. And she has prayed that the possession of the allotted plot is not 100.
Kindly show the allotment order.
My Lord, your Lordship, she annexed.
Kindly show the allotment order, the annexer and the page, sir.
Preliminary provisional selection for allotment. Annexure
Sir, you
one.
are
Annexure
kindly
one.
look at the prayer at page 8. You are seeking allotment of a plot, possession, handing over of possession.
My Lord.
So that is to follow, that has to preceded by a allotment.
My
You
Lord.
show the allotment
My Lord.
in your favor.
My Lord. Provisional allotment has been made in the year 1994. And it is also.
Sir, I simply ask you to show me the page and the annexure.
No, final allotment order has not been.
So kindly you discuss with your client, bring the particulars on record.
My Lord,
That will help you.
It is my own case, my Lord.
Then, sir, old cases do not mature like the what you call in
My Lord,
because certain things improve with maturing. So you see, if you are arguing, if you are arguing that you slept over for 30 years or 31 years, that is not a good thing for the petitioner.
My Lord, it is my own case.
So if it is your own case, kindly find out the allotment later. So you should not argue.
My Lord,
You engage someone to appear on your behalf so that you will be dispassionate.
my Lord, your Lordship.
Always try to make a dispassionate effort as far as merits, because it's a judicial proceeding.
My Lord, your Lordship.
If I would have been the allotting authority, I would have allotted you because it is your own case. That's not the case here.
My Lord,
You see, you are a lawyer. You should avoid arguing your own cases. Request any of your learned colleagues.
I will do that.
And get the particulars. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that it is his own case of Akshay Kumar Naik for the petitioner. Opposite party blank. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that it is his own case where applied for allotment of certain plot under the Cuttack Development Authority. The prayer is for handing over of possession. On being asked, the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to obtain instruction regarding if there is any allotment later in favor of the petitioner. How much time, sir?
Within the 7 days.
At least after 1 week as prayed for.
A particular date.
Mr. Patnaik, April type to
My Lord,
yes.
my particular date may be given.
Sir, since this is a transitory assignment, so liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. You see, I am taking up the matters which is assigned to other benches also. So that is a difficulty in fixing a date for other courts. So you have the liberty to take up the matter can be taken up tomorrow. If you have those particulars, liberty to mention has been given. Liberty to mention for listing for before the assigned bench. Just only effort that you have to make that you find out the allotment letter and file a memo. And better you engage any of your learned colleagues. That would be better because at times and you see in the hierarchy when you are arguing the petition of your better half, you must understand what you will be facing while coming to court and going back. I have found it very difficult even without arguing any case of the family.
Your Lordship may vote in your Lordship's order that the order of this Honorable Court that in page 21. 21, that's what
I have marked that. So because instead of getting the seriously, you have simply come to the court you should have pursued the matter seriously for allotment. By repeatedly filing writ petitions doesn't, I didn't ask you that.
My lord, what
You see, that has not helped you. At least you are saying.
I fully agree with your lordship's advice. Because I have already paid all the amount.
Sir,
Um,
so many people have paid so many amounts. So we are discussing about getting the allotment of
in
the
the
plot. City.
judgment also, your lordship's judgment is.
So if you feel that the judgment has been not complied with, that's a different altogether. You can file for. I don't have to advise you what you need to do. Yes, please. Next.
Item 2.
Pardon me, Lord, on behalf of Mr. Rai Millers.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା sir?
Pratap Kesari Dev, PK Dev.
Mr. PK Dev on behalf of B. Rai for the petitioner. Adjournment is sought for on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner. How much time, sir?
Next week.
As wait for list after a week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Obliged.
My
Item
lord, in my
3.
case, a copy, the direction will be given to serve a copy to the city authority. It is.
No. You come up with a case where you get something. You have already wasted time of your better half for the 30 years. You have given her hope that you will be getting a plot.
So
that is a very difficult.
Everything will be discussed.
I don't know if I in a lighter vein, what she will say if she meets any of us. So anyway. ସେଟା ଆପଣ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ get the particulars or do something worth.
କପିଟା ଦେଇଦେଲେ ଭଲ ହବ କାହିଁକି
ନାଇଁ କପିଟା କି ନାହାନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ଥିଲେ ନିଅନ୍ତେ ନା ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ରୁଲ୍ସ ରେ ଅଛି ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କାଉନସିଲ ସେ ନୁହନ୍ତି ମିଷ୍ଟର ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଡରିଲେଣି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲି ମିଷ୍ଟର ସ୍ୱାଇଁଙ୍କୁ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରିବି ଆପଣ ପାଇଁ କରିବା ପାଇଁ you see since it is a CDA matter I mean that thought came to my mind that I'll request Mr. Swain to argue your case. It is better. But Mr. Mohanty has now pointed that he is counsel for CDA. So it will not be good for him. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯେତେ ଦିନ କେସ୍ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ରହିବ ଲାଗିବ ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କେସ୍ କିଛି ହବ ବୋଲି ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଅସୁବିଧା ଜିନିଷ so you don't get into that cycle. It's a friendly advice. Mr. Adam Ali Khan for the petition item 3 ହେଲା 3 ଲେଖ Adam Ali Khan for the petitioner opposite party blank. Yes, Mr. Khan.
Here, my lord, this writ petition has been filed challenging the order passed by the learned commissioner for employees compensation dated 10/1/2024, my lords, on the ground that without issuing notice, the inordinate delay of more than 4 years, 11 months has been condoned by the learned commissioner. The fact of the case is that, my lord, the opposite party number 1 and 2.
Sir, these are you are coming to a court of equity. I mean, now High Court is a court of equity. If somebody is otherwise entitled for any compensation under the Employees Compensation Act, so should this technicality of a delay come into play?
Statutory bar is there, section 10(1), that the application for compensation should have been
Obviously,
filed within 2 years.
Any kind of limitation is always statutory. No, I am not asking you. I am asking you the converse. As if you are the counsel for the claimant.
No.
Suppose there is merit in the claim. Can it be the door be shut? That since you have come late, so door is closed.
No, here, my lord, there is a statutory bar.
You see, the bar as far as statutory, these benevolent legislations are concerned, Employees Provident Fund, ECI, Employees Compensation, that insurance and all these things, or ex gratia, post-iteral benefits. This is a death benefit.
It's a reasonable opportunity.
No, I understand, sir. Sir, I'm just discussing, thinking aloud. I have not rejected your case. No, this is a death claim. Death benefit.
In fact, that death claim is also not covered under the insurance policy. Admittedly, the
notice, ठीक ଅଛି, notice नियंतु, but you should advise your clients accordingly at your level. माने जो repudiation of claims by any means should not be the philosophy of this insurance companies.
No, this is not a case.
Because they find out the innovative ways and means to repudiate claims. And when they take the premium, they convince the client or whoever the insured that he's the most pious thing to do. So that way you have to consider.
I get.
The learned counsel for the petitioner. Lekhuchanti to? Para. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner insurer submits that the delay in filing the claim under the provisions of the employees ECI na co claim it.
Employees compensation.
Claim of employees compensation was condoned. कौन है यानी पूरा सेंटेंस टा पढ़ते को गोटे दिटा वर्ड पढ़ले कोन हो आपन तो मन रहउनी इंश्योरेंस कौन इंश्योरेंस इंश्योरर हां हां खान प्रोविजन टा कोन
Again,
प्रोविजन टा कोन
provision section 10(1).
ना ना को सेमाने क्लेम टा को प्रोविजन रहितला
They have claimed, my lords, no provision has been quoted, but there is a provision section 12 is
कौन लिखले अंडर प्रोविजन काटन अंडर टू काटन पढन क्लेम फॉर क्लेम सीकिंग कंपेंसेशन
my
was condoned by the authority OP number
not made a party.
ଆଉ ତାଲେ କେମିତି ହବ
This is the court, my lords.
ହଁ ତାକୁ ଆପଣ ଫର୍ମାଲ ପାର୍ଟି କରିବେ ନା ଆପଣ
By the commissioner, my lord, this is a
ଠିକ ଅଛି by the authority is under challenge. They submitted that no opportunity was given for submission and that no adequate reasons were shown for condoning the delay.
Right.
Issue notice and admission indicating that the matter is likely to be disposed of at the stage of admission. Para. Requisites for issuance of notice to the opposite parties we filed by speed post oblique registered post with AD. Speed oblique registered. Tapare post with AD. How much time, sir?
within 3 days. my lord.
Within 3 working days.
Well, another application for stay is there, my lords. Because
Take on further proceeding.
further proceeding, because
Take
tomorrow has been
notice.
fixed.
IA 2984 of 2025 had learned counsel for the petitioner as above. Issue notice as above, accept one set of process fee. The prayer for interim order shall be considered on the date of or the next date of listing. कोठी जीव आपन को नोटिस स्पीड पोस्ट नेबे
Speed post needs
ना रजिस्टर्ड पोस्ट नेबे
by registered post. It will be.
by list after 4 weeks. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. तापर लिखि हैला जोटा ऊपर लिखिन इशू नोटिस फिक्सिंग अर्ली रिटर्नेबल डेट कर
Further proceeding में
नो नो
Here, my lord, tomorrow has been fixed for
you
the argument.
any adverse order please bring to the notice of the court already liberty granted
Here, my lord, sir, tomorrow has been fixed.
unless something happens you are a powerful insurer heaven will not fall.
Then this writ petition will become infructuous. So there
No
will be
writ petition has ever become an infructuous, Mr. Khan.
My lord.
With a little experience of about 30 years, no, you see, this court is powerful enough to undo anything.
Till next date, my lord, I'm not.
You see, the interim prayer shall be considered on the next date of listing. Any adverse order you have to bring on record. That you have to bring. If you want, I can dictate that, but that will not be very palatable to your submissions. I mean, to your client. Why I am refusing the interim order now, I can record that. At times, actually, when I am conversing with lawyers, they think that I cannot do something. I can. Nothing has been brought on record to show that any adverse order has been passed. This is a simple order I can dictate. So, at least you must realize that I am issuing notice, keeping the matter for interim order on the next date. It is convenient not to say and dictate order. It's a little bit difficult to participate in a kind of what you call adjudication, or you know what I am thinking. That
Right.
way I try to convince
Right.
you. I'm not delay. Upon filing re delay nahi. कौन बुझिले आज्ञा सी सेठी डिले कंडोन हेछि बोली आपण चैलेंज करछन आपण एठी डिले मते को सर कहउछन आ गोटे आईएफआई फाइल करना डिले कंडोनेशन पे
मु 10 एक ऑर्डर तक चैलेंज कर
कहउछन से जा जो डिले विषय डिक्टेशन हला से तक भाबिले आपण डिले करछन
Item 4.
पण नॉट ना कौन देखिले कंटिन्यूइंग द डील नॉट लिख देले की इज द तल पूरा आरंभ पढंतु हां delaying filing the claim by the opposite parties. Yes.
Item 4.
May I please? Lordship, this application has been filed for wipe the excess penalty imposed by the housing board against the petition.
Sorry, please kindly speak to the microphone, sir.
I have filed this application
Yes.
for wipe the excess penalty imposed by the housing board against the petitioner, Lordship. The fact of the case, Your Lordship, is that in the year 2001, the
को order imposition हला आपण सेटा चैलेंज करछन्ती
yes, Your Lordship. That is
case 15.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes. After 10 years.
After I have made several application to the housing board, but that
Does that resurrect your case? 15 रे आपणकर केस रो क्रिटिकल कंडीशन हला क्लेम रो आपणकर ताको आपण हॉस्पिटल नेले 16 रे रहिला वेंटिलेटर रे आपण 10 वर्ष पर हाई कोर्ट आसिले
and in between I have made several application to the housing board.
आपण तो पैसा दे नांदी
I have paid
आपण
I have paid all the
आपण
amount.
जो दिन इलीगल डिमांड हला आपण तो सब आसिया कथा
I have paid all the-
how you have how many applications you have annexed to the writ petition?
In 2023, my last application has been submitted in the year 2023. Lordship.
आपण waiver पे फर्स्ट एप्लीकेशन केबे देले My Lord Counsel for the petition. आपन को नाटा सर
Khageshwar Behra.
Mr. Khageshwar Behra for the petitioner.
Lordship, that has
Mr.
not
Sanjeev
and-
Swai AGA for the OP number 1 खाली AGA for OP1. The Lord Counsel for the Hard Lord Counsel for the petitioner लिखिबे सब para. The petitioner is agreed by the demand of rupees 2,07,588.
So Lordship, kindly see annex.
एटा को जगह रे एटा आपन को घरटा
That is in Bhawanipatna, Lordship.
आज्ञा
Bhawanipatna.
ठीक अछि कौन लिखले सेंटेंस
Lordship, kindly see annexed to your Lordship.
Just a second. 2,07,2,0 page 15 नु देखि लिखियो 2,07,588 demanded by the OP number 2 and 3 authorities towards principal interest and penal interest as on 30th of June 2015. It is submitted that the petitioner is not liable to pay any further amount to the opposite party number 2 and 3. It is further submitted that the petitioner had made several attempts by approaching the opposite party number 2 and 3 authority for waiver of the amount that has yielded no result. Issue notice late तापर लिखंतु requisites for issuance of notice be filed by speed oblique registered post with AD. How much time, sir?
1 week.
Within a week. You likely no issue notice fixing early returnable date. List after SR. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes.
Hi.
Obliged.
Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner.
My lord, the petitioners or the legal
Mr.
heads,
AGA. Sanjeev Swai AGA for opposite parties. Yes, Mr. Sahoo.
My lord, in this matter, my lord,
Hmm.
the petitioner has filed this writ petition with the issuance of a direction to the opposite party number 5, the sub-register Kanishi, for registering the
Can you see that two notifications of 21 and 24?
yes, that the
I have passed a order.
judgment I am saying that.
More judgment kichi nahi.
No, seta
More gote order ଅଛି that is binding on me. ଆପଣ ଏବେ ପରଦିନ ଆସିଛି ସୁପ୍ରିମକୋର୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ସର୍କଲ ରେଟ୍ ରେ ସେଟା ରିଗାର୍ଡିଂ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆକ୍ୱିଜିସନ ଅଫ କୋର୍ସ ବଟ୍ ଜୁଡିସିଆଲ ରିଭ୍ୟୁ ଅଫ ଦିସ୍ ବେଞ୍ଚମାର୍କ ଭାଲୁଏସନ କିଛି ପାଇଲେ ଆପଣ?
ତାରି ଉପରେ
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଯଦି କରିବେନି ଆପଣ ବଡ କାଉନ୍ସିଲ ବେହେରା ୱାଜ ଆର୍ଗୁଇଂ ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ବଟ୍
ଠିକ ଅଛି
ସେ ଯୋଉ ଅର୍ଡର ଟା ଟିକେ ବାହାର କରିବେ କନି ବେଞ୍ଚମାର୍କ ଭାଲୁଏସନ
ଏଟା
ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ କୋଉଦିନ ହେଲା ଆପଣ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଟିକେ କହିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ Mr. Sahoo, can you have some time to I'll pass it over, I'll show you that order. I have only issued notice.
yes, Lord.
Because your proposition is, the proposition I have understood correctly, I think I have understood correctly, that you want to register the amount, the property at a lesser rate.
Yes, that is.
So that it has no, the judicial review, I have not, even see the latest judgment in circle rate, land acquisition.
But that is the land acquisition.
You see, somebody losing property is bound by the benchmark valuation. You are selling property.
Yes, my.
And you belong to that area.
That is Mauja.
Why Conisi has become this price has increased?
Different angles, my lord.
What different angle? The Niger has come up there.
Niger, other.
So many. It's a like if you want to ask Mr. I mean here the property benchmark valuation. Suppose you want to purchase. Is it the actual price or something else?
No, actually.
So you want to sell it at a lesser price. Suppose somebody says that you are not getting adequate price. That's a justiciable. There can be scope of some judicial review that I am compelled to sell at a price less than market rate. But you want to sell it at a lesser price. ନମ୍ବରଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଦେଲେ ପ୍ରିଣ୍ଟ କେମିତି ବାହାରିବ ସେପଟୁ ଯାଇ ନେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି ଆମର ତ ପ୍ରିଣ୍ଟର କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଗିଭ୍ ଅସ୍ ପାସ୍ଡ ଓଭର ବାହାର କରିକି ତାପରେ ନୋଟ କରିକି ଆଣ ୟେସ୍ ନେକ୍ସଟ ପ୍ଲିଜ
6
May I please your lordship?
Mr. S.S.K. Naik for the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swai AGA for the state. For opposite parties 1, 2 and 3. Yes, Mr. Naik.
May I please your lordship? Here, my lord, the private opposite party number 4 filed an revision case under section 15B under Odisha Survey Settlement Act, my lord, before the revenue.
This is not applicable.
This is not
15B order, rate is maintainable.
Rate is maintainable.
You take notice. Yes, what is the illegality, irregularity?
My lord, without impleading the petitioner, he filed a revision case and the commissioner remanded the matter to the Tahsildar, which is a illegal order, my lord. Because
no, in remand, have you got notice?
No, my lord. If your lordships kindly see the revision.
Strictly speaking, maybe there is lack of opportunity. But there would be a lack opportunity for hearing before Tahsildar.
My lord,
The handwritten counsel for the petitioner is agreed by the order passed by the authority. देखिए लिखिए. Commissioner Land Records. His OP number?
My lord, Commissioner, Divisional Commissioner. OP number
by
2.
The authority, by the Revenue Authority, OP number 2.
My lord.
Order dated?
My lord, order dated
1/10/20
10/1/2019 14/1/2019 सर
रिमांड हेगला परे फेरे आपनकर प्रोसीडिंग सेठी हेलानी
सेठी जो तहसीलदार जो म्यूटेशन कर देले
आपण एते लेट रे आसले कोन होबो ताले
माय लॉर्ड इफ योर लॉर्डशिप्स काइंडली सी द रिविजनल ऑर्डर
14/1/19 टा कोडी मु डेट टा देख पानी को पेज रे पाउचंती जोटा भी ऑर्डर टा कोठी लिखा हिची माने डेट टा कोठी पडिची
Page 21 top.
21 टॉप रे पडिची
My lord, 21.
अच्छा हाँ decided on right that I was unable to look at. Order dated 14/1/2019 passed by the OP number so and so in OSS ARC number 73 of 2017. In a proceeding under section 15 into bracket small b of the O.S and S Act 1958 for correction of area, देखिए लिखिए पेज 21 रे भूल करिवे नी Mr. Barik, just give it to Mr. Sahoo. I would order it here. Again? Is it the correct one? Oh, acha, acha. Sorry. और लिख लो पूरा देखिए लिख देबे हला और कसोन एरिया इन हाल खाता नंबर डैश प्लॉट नंबर डैश so and so पूरा कंप्लीट करिवे हला it is submitted that para sapara it is submitted that the petitioner was not given an opportunity by the authority when the authority remanded the matter to the tahsildar for adjudication. It is submitted that the tahsildar after remand has proceeded with the matter.
My lord, proceeded and carve out my area, carve out some area from my plot and amalgamated with the plot of the opposite party number 4.
Then tahsildar's order you have to challenge. Why you are saying 15B order you are challenging?
15B.
That is what the question I have been asking you.
My lord, 15B as well as the tahsildar order.
Can this court set the clock back? Can this court in a writ proceeding set the clock back, because you should have come after 14/10/2000? Yes, Mr. Swain. What can be done?
Both orders you are challenging. Answer 3 and 4. Answer 4 is the tahsildar order. But tahsildar order, which one? Several things to the order.
Yes.
Which order is challenging?
That I have mentioned, my lord. The order dated.
What is the date?
That order dated 1/6/2020. 2020.
The case is put up today for hearing on this is found that the applicant, namely Chandra Raut, has purchased the land.
कौन लेता है अपन कौन लिख ले? In the matter and had passed several orders. Ultimately, the final order being
My lord.
1/10/20.
1/6/20 সেটা হলো allow হয়ে গেলে তারপরে subsequently it was posted for whether appeal is pending.
1/6/20. And you have participated in this proceeding?
In the proceeding before the tahsildar.
So then you should have challenged in 15B.
My lord, when that
Because 15B order by the RDC is without considering any merit. It's a remand order.
my lord, that order.
So you have to go to the fact-finding court.
My lord, it is the
No, Mr. Nayak, the concern is that cases are piling up here.
my lord,
Ultimately, after 3 years, since it is a tahsildar is the fact-finding court and subsequent court is the appellate revisional court, court will remand there. That you have to remember.
my lord, with lordship's permission.
This court can, exercising a jurisdiction, will exclude the plot that has been carved out from your area.
No, my lord.
You have to go to 15B court or any other statutory remedy fact-finding authority.
My lord, my humble.
ତହସିଲଦାରଙ୍କ ପରେ
My lord.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର you see after the remand much water has flown. You tolerated that order.
My lord,
The authority in original side has passed an order.
my lord, already passed.
So and in fact the remand order is not on merits.
My lord,
And you can't say now after participating before Tahsildar that I was not given opportunity before the remanding authority.
my lord, my humble submission before on this point, my lord.
Yes.
In the revisional court, I was not a party.
No.
So
Sir,
thereafter it was.
sir, don't presume that I have not understood.
My lord,
So why you
sorry.
don't never repeat the submission?
Sorry.
You are not answering what is being told to you.
My lord.
If I have understood wrongly, then you have to suggest that. Simply telling that I was not a party before the revisional authority,
My
but you are a party before the Tahsildar in the revision proceeding.
My lord.
Remanded proceeding, original proceeding.
My lord, remanded proceeding.
Huh.
My humble submission before lordship.
So then how does it improve your case?
My lord, my humble submission,
You
my
see,
lord.
your argument is self-defeating. Once you say that I participated in the proceeding before the Tahsildar on as many as 10 dates, and I challenge the order in this proceeding, now before this court, what is your submission? That I challenge the Tahsildar's order as well as the revisional order.
Revisional order.
Revisional authority order has merged with the final order because it is a innocuous, without merit, gone to the Tahsildar.
My lord, that is the
Tahsildar's order is on merit.
no, my lord.
So now the scope of judicial review of Tahsildar order, not taking recourse of the statutory remedy, that is being asked to you.
My lord, my
Or
humble
notice niyandu, it is for you to decide what to do.
with lordships.
Your submission that since I was not heard by the revisional authority is negated by you challenging the order of Tahsildar on merits. That you must understand. Suppose in judicial review, you are challenging for seeking judicial review of Tahsildar's order. But you are forgetting that you participated in that proceeding when you were saying that the revisional authority has not heard.
My lord, my humble submission.
So it is too late. It is too late in the day because this court cannot set the clock back. Let us assume your prayer is accepted. Can an order be passed remanding the matter to revisional authority? Yes.
My lord, the remand order is itself a void one.
Can this proceeding be remanded to the revisional authority to grant you opportunity?
Lord, there is a decision of this honorable court, my lord.
Show me that decision that after remand, the order is passed by the Tahsildar, this matter is to be remanded to the revisional authority.
My lord,
Show me any decision.
my lord,
You take your time. If you have this decision, you can now check it. There is no such decision. There cannot be. The problem is this court cannot restore the proceeding before the revisional authority because that matters has been disposed of. After remand, the Tahsildar has passed a order and you are challenging that order.
Lord, there are
If there is any proceeding pending or say disposed of, suppose you would have come on 14/10/2019, 6 years back, then the matter could have been remanded. When you are pleading that you are not given an opportunity, remanded to whom? Tahsildar or the revisional authority?
The revisional authority.
So now Tahsildar has passed a order.
My lord, that
Like issue notice called like 120,020. The Learned Counsel, on being asked, the Learned Counsel fairly submits that the petitioner has participated in the proceeding before the अपना first data देना आंधी तहसीलदार का first order data देना आंधी
मैंने entire order sheet दी थी।
अरे appendix 2 रे annexer B रे आपण कोड दी चंदी आपण 14/1/19 रो आरंभ कर चंदी
14/1/19 my lord, that
ता पूर्वरु तहसीलदार ऑर्डर कले तहसीलदार ऑर्डर टा चैलेंज हला रिविजनल अथॉरिटी पाखरे से डिटेल्स काई
नहीं सेटा नहीं से डायरेक्ट 15B फाइल कले डायरेक्ट अपोजिट प्राइवेट अपोजिट पार्ट नंबर 4
से डेट देना आंधी प्रोसीडिंग टा देना आंधी
सेटा हम देछि 19 रे पेज 19 रे my lord
14B जो पिटिशन टा फाइल हला केबे फाइल हला आपण देना आंधी और जतो डेट चार्ट दउचंती
ओहो my lord sorry in my read a petition
हां participated in the proceeding before the Tahsildar and after the matter was remanded to the Tahsildar for consideration by the OP number 2 authority. But I issue notice on admission indicating that the matter is likely to be disposed of at the stage of admission. The learned AGA upon advance copy served appears on behalf of the opposite parties 1, 2 and 3. You require any extra copy, Mr. Swine?
Yes.
Let 3 extra copies be served, 2 extra copies be served on the learned AGA. One karo kon copy dabo. One is a pro forma party, so the collector party to nahanti.
no ma'am
Principal secretary question. Let 2 extra copies be served. Notice to OP number 3, 4, 5 and 6 by speed oblique registered post with AD. कितने दिन समय नेबे requisites?
my lord by next week my lord I will file the record
মানে 7 দিন
Right.
within 7 days और जो इशू नोटिस लिख लेनी फिक्सिंग एन अर्ली रिटर्नेबल डेट लिस्ट आफ्टर SR liberty to mention for listing before the assignment. Yes, next please.
7,
Next week, please.
Saraswati's
Saraswati.
Mrs. Saraswati Senapati on behalf for the petitioner. क्या आपण के आर्गुमेंट करना हंती जे करिवे ना आपण you should read.
Next week.
तापरे this court now is having a variety of because it not specifically assigned general assignments. So there are so many type of cases. You should start arguing. You have spent, I think, quite a long time at the bar. How much time?
Next week. Next week, madam.
List Mr. Sanjeev Swai AGA for the state. List after a as paid for list after a week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assignment. Mr. Tuna Sahu को matter टा call कर दियो तो से boss ले.
item 5,
Yes, Mr. Sahu, anything.
This order has been passed on 20th March.
I would a copy दे दियो तो government council से देखी दियो. Notice issue है नहीं मोर मने न थिला. So yes.
In this case, my lord, notice maybe you shouldn't let them say so. What is the they
No, you have not made out a case. Again, you are just adding to the pendency. You are yourself. You have not shown anything. If you, it is just possible, Mr. Sahu, that you have come up with a better case with better particulars.
Yes.
Obviously, that's it. That. But when you do not show anything, so today you want this order or only adjournment?
My lord, this order definitely, my lord has categorically stated that in a considered opinion of this court, the petitioner, if he wants to sell his land, has to follow the law of the land and has to pay the consideration money as per the benchmark valuation and pre-registration fee and stamp duty. Matadi odua hoche eta.
Odua je. Tapare you are also Mr. Behra is showing a order passed by the coordinate bench.
Yes.
That also says so. I have quoted. Then kindly see my order.
No, my lord has given that paragraph that.
So that is not in favor. Seta podunati. Kindly just read it. Because I don't have a copy. Just read it aloud.
My lord, that is the Learned Counsel for refers of the earlier order.
Okay, just kindly adjust the microphone. Eta tikke tolku. Apango speaker ta tikke tolku. Yes.
The Learned Counsel refers to the earlier order passed by this court by coordinate bench on 29th February 2024 in WPC number 4281 of 2024, wherein at para 6, the following was directed. In view of the above, this court disposes of the writ petition with a direction that the sub-register Konesi, opposite party number 8, shall register the sale deed if presented by the petitioner in respect of the case land in terms of the decision taken by the district level valuation committee Ganjam Chhatrapur on 27th January 2022 and the notification made pursuant thereto. That is also my similar prayer.
So now you are yourself showing there is another order of the district valuation committee.
Yes.
So please examine the facts.
Yes, Audinas.
ठीक है सेटा ताले से ऑर्डर हबनी ताले फेरे दियंतो ए ऑर्डर तो हबार नै आपन सिंपल एडजमेंट
Simple adjournment.
ठीक है नै आसु item 5 Mr. Tuna Sahu लिखछंती आपन नोचंती ना Mr. Tuna Sahu for the petitioner Mr. Sanjeev. Yes, Mr. Swai.
Same order haba kata se nai
If he comes with a better particulars and argues different, so because
file without challenging anything.
correct. And the earlier order is not referring to the 24th.
Yes.
Rather, that order is saying that you pay according to the district valuation committee.
Yes.
So how it is? How it would be?
Benefit of that is.
Yes, he cannot get benefit of that.
Yes.
If I am to follow that order, I will simply direct that you pay the district valuation committee, but I will not mention the date because there apparently if at all there is a 24 valuation committee report and you have not brought to the notice of the court, how does it inure to your benefit? It will become a binding precedence as far as 24 is concerned if you have brought both things to the notice of the court.
Let him go through the order and check up.
Karandu. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and
Yes.
advance arguments. How much time, sir?
Put a week.
List after 1 week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
item 8,
Obliged.
Tripathi, kindly unmute yourself.
Pardon my lordship, my item 8
Yes, please.
covered by Ashok Mahapatra. এটা হচ্ছে আসিয়া কথা actually কোর্ট নম্বর 1 রে এটি আপনার পাখକୁ পড়ে আসছে ଆଉ
Number 1. Court number 1 on single bench.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା ମ୍ୟାମ୍
The learned
ସେଠି
counsel.
ଆସିଆ କଥା ଏଜୁକେସନ
Mr. A.K. Tripathi for the your name, sir. You are Tripathi, Mr. Tripathi.
ଅଜୟ କୁମାର ତ୍ରିପାଠୀ my lord.
Mr. A.K. Tripathi for the petitioner. Mr. Devaraj Mahanti, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the matter is perhaps assigned to is not the matter is perhaps not in the assignment of this bench. Registry to verify and do the needful.
my lord oblige my lord
आज कौन बेसिक डिस्कशन है लगी सेति पई
ନାଇଁ
ठीक।
ନାଇଁ my lord
Okay.
ଆଜ୍ଞା my lord
सेकेंडरी एजुकेशन ताले नहीं मिस्टर महांती होचंती हां फॉर ऑल कंट्रोलर ऑफ अकाउंट्स को पे आपण तो ऑल सेकेंडरी 1 3 and 4 ହେଲା बोर्ड ऑफ सेकेंडरी डायरेक्टर एटा देखा जाउनी आपण गोटे डायरेक्टर ना बोर्ड ऑफ सेकेंडरी एजुकेशन डायरेक्टर देल ऑल मिस्टर देवराज महांती एजीए फॉर अपोजिट पार्टी यस ऑल अपोजिट पार्टी नेक्स्ट प्लीज
item 9,
yes
Passover, my lord. Mr. Nanda.
Mr. Nanda is here. I have some difficulty, so the Passover matters take up career problem. Mr. P.K. Nanda for the petitioner, Mr. D. Mahanti AGA for the state. Eta we are taking up. Eta kitna number item? Item 9.
number 9.
Yes, Mr. Nanda.
Let's see, here is a case where this petitioner,
Just kindly speak to the microphone.
in this case, the petitioner initially joined as a TMT. Then in 2016, he was promoted to the post of the intermediate. And thereafter, there was a resolution and the vacancy. He was promoted to the post of TGT, trained
Yes.
teacher. Now the process started. The managing committee took a decision under this rule 2003. Then it was sent to the development officer. Then thereafter, it was sent to the director of the. And thereafter, it was forwarded to the government. The government, it was forwarded on 30th 6 2022. In 7 months, they didn't treat anything. They placed with there are certain names along with me. Millards, after 21 days to 7 months, they took a decision. They and they promoted to. They didn't promote me on the guise that by this time you have been retired. Though it was
So by which order you were ignored?
Well, sir, the ignorance order is at 45. That is right. They just promoted 2. 5 names were there. That was their. The recommendation is already.
You are by that time you have retired.
Just 21 days before. This was pending with 7 months with the government. Means the process started in 2022 and it was 2021. The matter was pending before the secretary.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର date of superannuation କେବେ?
ମୋର ହଉଛି 31/1/2023 ସେ 21/2 ରେ କଲେ
Had appearance लिखले? Had learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is agreed by the government order not granting her promotion to the post of TGT.
yes, approving
granting oblique approving her promotion to the post of TGT while she was working school authority को करचंदी
Millers.
while she was working under the OP number 5 of the school.
Yes, Millers.
It is submitted that the petitioner's date of superannuation is
31st
of January 2023. The matter was kept pending for consideration
Since 30th 6 2022.
since 30th 6 2022. Therefore, at least the petitioner could have been given the notional promotion for the period she worked, and her last pay could have been fixed appropriately. That would entitle her for pension at the enhanced
Service
appropriate
benefits.
rate. Issue notice. The learned AGA appears on behalf of the opposite parties 1 TO24. The learned AGA upon advance copy served appears on behalf of the opposite parties 1 TO24. Mr. Mahanti, extra copy. The late notice be issued to the OP number 5 by speed oblique registered post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice. How much time, sir?
Within 1 week.
Within 3 working days. The opposite parties shall file their response on by the next date. List after. Speed post nebe.
Yes.
List after 3 weeks. Liberty to mention for listing before the assignment.
Obliged.
Item 10.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Mr. K. Swai for the petitioner, Mr. Devraj Mahanti AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Swai.
No, the petitioner is working as a Gona Sikyak, my lord. The petitioner has already put in more than 13 years of service.
Yes.
But he has not been regularized. My lordship, for a moment, kindly have a glance at the notification under who is the Gona Sikyak needs to be regularized, my lord. Annexure 4, page 22.
The similar order have passed earlier. This bench.
Similar order, my lord. I have to verify, my lord.
Okay. Achha, okay. You are referring to a page, sir?
Annexure 4, page 22, my lord.
Yes.
Well, this is the modalities for regularization of Gona Sikyak.
Similar in the sense almost 2 years back. Not recently, obviously. But 2 years back, I think maybe. Yes. The notification dated 22nd.
Yes. December 2016, my lord. This is the modalities for regulation of Gona Sikyak, my lord.
Yes.
But point number 1, the Gona Sikyak who have completed 8 years of regular and continuous engagement and have possessed education and training qualification as mentioned at para 2 below will be regularized as level B assistant teacher ex cadre equivalent to level B teacher of the elementary cadre, my lord. The petitioner is working as Gona Sikyak since 2011, my lord, and he possessed all the qualification, but till today he has not been regularized. Well, in this regard, the petitioner has already made a representation to the DO, which is pending, my lord. They have not considered my representation.
No, the problem is that who will initiate the process of regularization? Has something happened? Because I think these kind of cases, representation will not work. There has to be some process, some application, some consideration, some recommendation.
Yes, my lord. Well, similar situation.
Who is to initiate that? Where or at which office or at which level it is to be initiated?
My lord, the DO will send the proposal to the government, then the government will regularize the service of the petitioner. The commissioner comes secretary.
Then you are alleging inaction on part of the DO.
DO, my lord.
Yes.
All the criteria should be considered for the regularization, including B, 2B.
Yes.
He has passed OTT exemption on 9/1/2023.
23 years. I possessed all the qualification, but till today they have not regularized my service.
OTT
is only meant for increment.
Mr. Mahanti, kindly speak to the microphone. Just adjust it.
Clause B, 2B said that Taj Gana Sikshak is required to pass OTET within a 31st March 2019.
If he has not passed, then he will not get eligible to get any increment.
Increment, yes.
Increment, but for regularization, the entire clause will be considered.
Exactly. So, and he suppose he gets, he will get from 23 onwards.
Yes.
So he may have a grievance, but now he's having a grievance of regularization. Even 2B entitles him without increment.
Yes, my lord. From the date he possessed the qualification.
I'll file counter.
Because the learned counsel for appearance the hard learned counsel for the petitioner. It is submitted that the petitioner is working as a regular primary school teacher
No, my lord, as Gana Sikhyok.
as Ganashikhyaka since 2011. And in view of the specific notification of the government dated 22nd December 2016 issued by the OP number 1 Government Department of School and Mass Education, the petitioner is qualified and entitled for regularization. The process was to be initiated by the OP number 2.
OP number
4. OP number 4.
4, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
However, due to inaction, the matter is still kept pending. It is further submitted. The petitioner has also made a representation dated 4th of December 2024 addressed to the OP number 4. Bara. Issue notice indicating that the matter is likely to be disposed of at the stage of admission. The learned AGA, upon advance copy served, appears on behalf of the opposite parties, waives notice. The learned AGA shall obtain instruction, /file counter. How much time, Mr. Mahanti?
2 weeks.
As paid for
4 weeks.
4 weeks time granted for obtaining instruction, /filing. You see, if you are simply obtaining instruction, one line will do that you are going to process his case. He may have a future, whatever, but if you are processing it, then I think now he will be satisfied that.
He has referring one judgment that
Dhananjay Charan.
Dhananjay पर्यंत कहीं क्या में जीवा? अपन तो reject करना है, अपन तो ताको बने whatever he will get, let him get it. Then whatever he will be agreed, he will challenge it or whatever. कौन लिख ले? Instruction, file counter. Liberty to mention for listing before the assent bench.
Obliged, my lord.
11.
Mr. Niranjan Panda for the petitioner, Mr. Devaraj Mahanti AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Panda.
My lord, here, my lord, there is a sale deed in favor of the father of the petitioner. So the document which he has not produced during the time of settlement, so only sought for a direction that the Tahsildar Lakhanpur, that he has to peruse the document and also get it corrected, the final record of rights.
Yes.
That's simple.
When the sale was registered?
Registered 67, 18/5/1967.
67?
Sir. And registered deed number.
Definitely prior to my year and also prior to your birth also.
No.
The sale date is senior to you.
My date of birth is 59.
59.
Sir.
So your contemporary. So then what happened? So when he brought to the notice of the Tahsildar.
Because there belongs to Gondabai caste. So
no. Final publication ହେଇଥିଲା କି?
No.
ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ
No. Final public. If it is the final published, then Tahsildar lacks the jurisdiction. Correct, it lies to the commissioner.
Yes.
It is not yet been final published.
So when it was brought to the notice of the Tahsildar for mutation?
That is, sir, the representation is there by annexure 2.
The representation or mutation way?
When but
mutation or process ଅଛି.
Only my lord, simple only to.
Sir, ଆମର ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ matrimonial ବି representation ଆସିଗଲାଣି.
Sir.
Let representation be considered by the wife or the husband.
I remember one advocate was there. He filed a representation to become a judge.
He has made a representation in 2023 without any proper.
Mr. Panda, the difficulty is that this process, it doesn't help the petitioner. For me, it is easier. For you also, making a prayer is so nice of you that saying that representation be disposed of. I will direct. He is very happy. Mr. Mahanti is very happy. Because without this land particulars is a particular.
Sir, I will tell you what. Suppose, sir, my lord.
Kindly listen to me. Kindly listen to me.
Sir.
See, let him take instruction, but you also take instruction that whether he will apply in proper format and whatever may be the result.
But only may request that it can be disposed of. I will to again with my lordship's observation. I can also apply for in a proper format.
I don't know. 67 ର ଆପଣ ମାନେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଠିକ ଏକ୍ସାକ୍ଟଲି 60 ବର୍ଷ ଅପେକ୍ଷା କରି କଲେ
ସାର୍
60 ବର୍ଷରେ ତା ଭିତରେ ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ଫାଇନାଲ ପବ୍ଲିକେସନ ହେଇଥିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ପଠା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଥ୍ରୁ ଆଉଟ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ପ୍ରାୟ 82-83 ରେ ହେଇଛି ଏକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ ସମ୍ ଏରିଆଜ ଇନ୍ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର
ସାର୍ till today there are some area I think Banki is the area that I
କୋଉ
last
ଜାଗାରେ ହେଇନି ସେଇଟା ତ କହୁଛି ଆପଣ ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ତ କହୁଛି
ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଥିବେ ବାଙ୍କିର ସାର୍ 62 ମସିହାର ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଇଏ ଆସିନାହିଁ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ 62 ମସିହାର ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ that is in Cuttack
And cell deed also not annexed in this.
that is admitted that is admitted
କିଏ admit କଲା କଣ ହେଲା କଣ ଆପଣ ପାର୍ଟି କରିଛନ୍ତି ତାକୁ
ସାର୍ ପାର୍ଟି କରୁଛି
ଆପଣଙ୍କ କାହାକୁ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଭେଣ୍ଡର କୁ ନା ନାଇଁ ସବୁ
ନା ଭେଣ୍ଡର କୁ ଡିସ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟ କିଛି ଭେଣ୍ଡର ନାହିଁ ତହସିଲଦାର କୁ ପାର୍ଟି କରୁଛି ସବ କଲେକ୍ଟର
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଆଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଉଠି ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର କରିଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ପାର୍ଟି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
କଣ କଣ ସାର୍ ଲାଭଟା ହବ ବିକଜ ତହସିଲଦାର
ଆରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କିଛି ଲାଭ ହବନି ପିଟିସନର ଲାଭ ହବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏ ଲାଭ ହବ ଯେ ରିକ୍ୱିଜିଟ୍ ଅଧିକା ସେ ତ ଆପିୟର କରିବେ ରିକ୍ୱିଜିଟ୍ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ପିଟିସନର ଲାଭ ହବ ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ଗୁଡ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମିଷ୍ଟର ପଣ୍ଡା
ନା ମୁଁ ବୁଝୁଛି ମୋର କହିବା କଥା there is no dispute so far the cell
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ
ଟିକେ ସାର୍
ମିଷ୍ଟର ପଣ୍ଡା କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ଲିସନ୍
ସାର୍
କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ଲିସନ୍
ସାର୍ ଟିକେ ପେଜ ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ Annexure 1 ର ପେଜ ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଦେयर ବି ପ୍ରିଜମ୍ପସନ ଯେ ଜଜ୍ ପଢି ନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ସେମିତି କିଛି ପ୍ରିଜମ୍ପସନ ନାହିଁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ
ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସାର୍
ଶୁଣିଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ no one is against you neither the your opposite party nor the court
ନା
so after 60 years when you are seeking for carrying out mutation pursuant to a registered cell deed of 1967
sir
there has to be some semblance of document and authenticity
sir that has been recorded
so that would help you
sir ଟିକେ page 9 ଟା ଦେଖୁନ
ହଁ ହେଲା
ରିମାର୍କ କଲମ ଟା ଟିକେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ପলাই କିଷାନ ପକ୍ଷେ ବେଆଇନ ଖରିଦ ସୂତ୍ରରେ ଦଖଲ ଦୃଷ୍ଟିବାଗ ପିତା ଘାସିରାମ ବାଗ ଜାତି ଗଣ୍ଡା ବାସସ୍ଥାନ ନିଜ ଗାଁ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ଦଲିଲ ନମ୍ବର 889 dated 8567 କର ସମନ 200 rupees he is my father that has been recorded in set RR
ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ତାହେଲେ you are making a wrong prayer
Remarks column.
ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବାପାଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ସେଟଲମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି that cannot be changed in this process ଆପଣ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିବେ ନହେଲେ ରେଭିନ୍ୟୁ ଅଥରିଟି ପାଖକୁ ଯାଇ କରେକ୍ସନ କରିବେ
ସେଇ ଅବଜରଭେସନ ଟା ସାର୍ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ନାଇଁ ଡୋଣ୍ଟ କନଭର୍ଟ ମି ଟୁ ତହସିଲଦାର
no କମିଶନର ଯେ ପାର୍ଟି ସାର୍
ଆପଣ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଅଲ୍ ଆପଣ ପ୍ରଥମେ କହିଲେ ଯେ ଆପଣ ଜମି କିଣିଛନ୍ତି ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ମ୍ୟୁଟେସନ ହେଇନି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କହିଲେଣି ଜମି କିଣିଛନ୍ତି ମ୍ୟୁଟେସନ ହେଇଛି
ନା ହେଇନି ତ
କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟଲି ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ
ନା ସାର୍ ମ୍ୟୁଟେସନ ହେଇନି
ଆରେ ୟୁ ଆର ସେଇଂ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ୟୁର ଫାଦର
ନା ଓନ୍ଲି
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବୟସ କେତେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମାନେ ପିଟିସନରଙ୍କ ବୟସ କେତେ
ବୟସ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସାର୍ 52 70 ଜଣେ 72
ଯେ 52 ବିଦୁ ବାଗ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସେ ତ ଜନ୍ମ ହେଇ ନଥିଲେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା 72
ଯଦି ଯିଏ 72 ତାଙ୍କ ଆପଣ କାହାର ବାପା ଭଗବତୀ ବାଗଙ୍କ ବାପା ନା କାହା ବାପା କିଣିଲେ
ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକର ଦୃଷ୍ଟି ବାଗ ହଉଛି ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକର ବାପା
ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବାପାଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ ଅଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
so then how you are agreed
because ROR the record of
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପାର୍ଟିସନ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ରେକର୍ଡେଡ ହେଲା ପରେ ପାର୍ଟିସନ ହେଇକି ଆପଣ କାହାର ମ୍ୟୁଟେଟେଡ ପଟା ଆସିବ ଅଲଗା ଜିନିଷ ସେଲ୍ ଡିଡ୍ ରେ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ ହେଲା ପରେ ପଟା ହବା ଅଲଗା ଜିନିଷ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟଲି ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ତେଣୁ ସେଥିରେ ଆପଣ ତ ହେଇନି ବୋଲି କାହିଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ when you are having something don't why you are denouncing that you should act upon whatever you are having your at best your case should be that the pata is in your father's name record of right is in your late father deceased father's name both of you 52 and 72
sir
and after his death or his demise the land your name should be reflected
that
so setire shunandu sir shunandu tike
arithmetical mistake under section 21
whatever apankara cell deed ro kichi role nai because it is already mutated pursuant to the cell deed
sir I do agree only tahsildar
if you are agreeing the only difference hela you cannot pass a order I can pass a order ଆପଣ ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ କରିପାରିବେ ଆଗ୍ରି କଲେ ମୁଁ ତ ଅର୍ଡର ପତ୍ର ପାସ୍ କରିବା
ସାର୍
ତ ଏଟା କଣ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେବେ ନା ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ କରିଦେବ
ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆସୁ
ଆପଣ ନାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମୁଁ ଦେବି
ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ କାଇଁ ନେବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଣ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେବେ
ଠିକ ଅଛି ମୁଁ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେବି
hand learned counsel Mr. Nikhile hand learned counsel for the petitioner the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that his father had purchased certain property father ko na kon late father Drishti Bag had purchased property RSD number
889
से जो केते नंबर लाइन रे अछि सेटा
सर सेठी लेखा है पोटारे अछि 889 dated 18/5/2067 1967 सर मंतव्य कलम रे
पेज 8 रे
पेज सर पेज एटा 9
पेज 9 रे रिमार्क्स कलम रे अछि
कोन लिखले
बेआईनी खरीदी सूत्रे दखल दृष्टिबाग पिता घास
पलाब किसान
लेट दुष्टि दरे हर्षो ओडिया देखी पढ़ी लिखिदेवे दृष्टि नु पंडा सर कहते दृष्टि दृष्टि नु दुष्टि दुष्टि बाग son of Ghasiram Bag caste Gonda had purchased certain property by registered sale deed number 889 dated 18/5/1967 as recorded in the record of rights published on 30th of March 1976 annexed to the writ petition marked as Annexure 1. It is submitted that after death of their father, the petitioners are entitled for recording of their name in the revenue record of right.
By way of inheritance.
Para. It is submitted that though the petitioner has prayed for mutation pursuant to RST number 889 dated 18/5/1967, but actually the petitioner's father's name is already recorded in the record of right.
No, my lord.
And
Not recorded.
See submission. Can I submission time record coach? That is his submission. Now, Mr. Ponda, ठीक कर ले कुछ.
Sir.
Yes. Please submit it. It's complicated, Mr. Mahanti, you are right. It is complicated.
Say remarks column re jodi thibo the right flow kare.
Obviously.
Mere entry in the remark column cannot flow the right.
But as a matter of fact, in the remarks column of the ROR, into bracket Annexure 1, the sale of the land has been indicated and the possession is also indicated in the name of late Dushti Bag.
Father of the petition.
Para. In view of the name of late father of the petitioners being recorded in the remarks column, the petitioner may seek remedy as far as prayer for recording their names is concerned. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction. Kibe?
2 weeks prayer.
List after 2 weeks. The liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Oblige, sir.
रिपोर्ट दीटा देगे अच्छी कॉपी अच्छी देख कर जज कर दे हाँ yes Miss Misra, Miss Mamata Misra for the petitioner, Mr. Devaraj Mahanti AGA for the state.
May I please your lordship, my lord?
Item 12.
May I please your lordship?
Yes, please.
My lord, the case is like this, my lord. The petitioner's
The final prayer is for stay.
For stay of the my lord, because the land which we are in possession, that was wrongly given in the Vasundhara Yojana to other persons. My lord, the possession in the note, my lord.
Yes.
Father and my ancestors.
No, those documents you should have enclosed. That would have helped you. ଆପଣଙ୍କ document ନଥିଲା ନା କଣ?
ନା ପଛରେ ଆଣିକି ଦେଲେ ତ ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ସେ
ଏଇଟା ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର basic document ଟା ନା?
My lord, this is the document.
The learned counsel for the ଏଇଟା କଣ ଆପଣ amendment କରିବେ?
ନାଇଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ ଫାଇଲ କରିଦଉଛି କିଛି ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଫାଇଲ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ଲିଡିଂସ୍ ରେ ଆଣିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନା?
ନା ଅଛି ପ୍ଲିଡିଂସ୍ ରେ ଅଛି ପ୍ଲିଡିଂସ୍ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ କହୁଛି
AGA ହଉଛନ୍ତି
my lord page para 3
OP number 1 and 2 AGA Devaraj Mahanti AGA for the state. Yes.
My lord para 3 ରେ ଲେଖିଛି since their ancestors for more than 100 years and the Omina report of the year 1988 shows that the ancestors are in possession of that land, my lord. This is the Omina report.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that while filing the writ petition, certain important documents could not be brought by the petitioners, and petitioners seek liberty to bring the same on record. Para. Since the matter is at the stage of fresh admission, the prayer is allowed. The petitioners shall bring on record the documents sought to be relied upon, supported by affidavit, and necessary amendment may be carried out if so advised. Jodi upon chahibe amend karibe, nole simply affidavit eta file karibe. Yes. The copies of the documents sought to be relied upon by the petitioner is taken on record. ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ହେଲା ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ କପି ହେରିକା ନାହିଁ ଏଟା କୋନ
ପୁରୁଣା ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ସେ
copy of the said document shall be served on the learned AG appearing for the state ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆପଣ ଏଟା କପି କରି ଆଣି ଦେଇ ପାରିବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ କପି କରିକି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆଣିକି ଦେଇ ଦେବି
ତାହେଲେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ପେଜ ତ ହବ ଦିଟା ପେଜ
ନାଇଁ ପୁରାଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ବେସିକ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ ରେ କମ୍ପ୍ରୋମାଇଜ କରନ୍ତୁ ନାହିଁ because that leads to kind of a situation where you have to guess so many things. Yes.
My lord.
Yes.
My lord, kindly see.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଯୋଜନା କୁ କେବେ ଆସିଲା?
ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଯୋଜନା କୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଟା ସେ ଦେଇଦେଲେ 2013 ରେ which is behind.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର which are the land particulars according to you?
My lord.
In which paragraph you have stated? Para 3.
My lord, my lord. Para 3, my lord.
The hard learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is submitted that the petitioners are agreed by their ancestral property in current settlement, CS current settlement. Para 3.
Para 3 MS plot number.
CS lechanti.
My lord, MS plot number, then major settlement. That is para 4.
CS khata number.
My lord.
CS khata number ta kona?
Current settlement.
Current settlement khata number 506 and CS plot number kote jayer kon likhi tapare CS likhon CS plot number 908 area acres 0.18 decimal corresponding to major settlement into bracket m.s. khata number 508 MS plot number 837 acres 0.18 decimal eta apan dekhi likhibe para 3 page 3 has been acquired by the government.
Out of that, my lord, 8 decimals.
Out of which 8 decimals have been acquired by the government.
By the government behind our back.
For what should I key yojana outre?
Yojana re अन्य लोगों को दे देचने.
For implementation of a scheme of the government, namely Basundhara Yojana within courts. In the said process, the petitioners are being deprived of their valuable right to property. Para. It is submitted that pursuant to the steps taken by the government, the land was allotted in favor of the opposite parties.
My lord.
Record of right.
3 to 6.
My lord.
3 to 6.
Lordship, record of right already been created in favor of the.
That is agreed.
Yes. So it is required proper.
ଆପଣ ଏଟା ଷ୍ଟେ କାହିଁକି ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ଯେ କୌଣସି ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତରେ ସେ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଟା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଭ୍ୟାକେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି. ଟ୍ରୁ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ହେଉଛି ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଟା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଭ୍ୟାକେଣ୍ଟ.
No, who is the applicant before the authority? ଆପଣଙ୍କର opposite party?
No, I am the applicant in the RP case. RP case we have filed, my lord. In which we have.
ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟେ କୋଉଥିରେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
ଷ୍ଟେ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ବସୁନ୍ଧରା ଯୋଜନାରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ନ ଦବା ଲାଗି. ମାନେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ତ ସେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ପଜେସନ ଟା ତାଙ୍କୁ ନ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ till RP case ଟା disposal
Lordship direct to the early disposal of the RP case.
RP case ଟା disposal early हो କିନ୍ତୁ ତା ଭିତରେ ତାଙ୍କ
problem ହେଲା ଯେ ସେଥିରେ third party right create ହେଇଗଲା. So without hearing them also it is very difficult to dispose of.
26 ରେ ଏଟା ହେଇ ପରିବନି correction.
କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ? Lease case number 28 of 2013 has been initiated. सेटा कोडे गला 28 के मिलुनी?
आज्ञा
28 कोठी अछि?
28 आगे तळे रहिछि लीज केस नंबर 28 of 2000 say
28 of 2013 has been initiated and the opposite parties एथिरे कार ना अछि जयंती
एथिरे रहला आज्ञा जयंती ଆଉ ପୁନେ
ଆଉ ବାକି ଲୋକ କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ କଣ ହେଇଛି ନା ହଉଛି ମୁଁ କରିଥିଲି 2
କଣ
ଜଣଙ୍କ
ଲେଖିଲେ?
ପାଇଁକା ଏସଆର ଦେଖେଇ ଦେଲେ 4 ଜଣଙ୍କୁ କରିଗଲେ।
ହୁଁ।
ବାକି ଲୋକ ରହିଛନ୍ତି ଅଲଗା ଗୋଟେ ରିଟ୍ ରେ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଆଣିଛି।
Opposite parties ଜୟନ୍ତୀ ହେଲେ 3 and 4 have been favored with allotment of land as indicated in the ROR dated 20/4/1996. ଏଟା କୋ
ନା
ଡେଟ୍ ଟା କେବେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ 13 ରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଲିଜ କେସ ରେ।
ସେଟା ଡେଟ୍ ଟା ଜଣା ପଡୁନି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ତଳେ ନାଇଁ ତଳେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ କାଲି ଲେଖି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଲିଜ କେସ ନମ୍ବର 28/13।
ନାଇଁ କାଇଣ୍ଡଲି ଜଷ୍ଟ କେୟାରଫୁଲି ମାର୍କ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ହଁ ହଁ
ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କ ସ୍ପେସ ଫର ଷ୍ଟାମ୍ପିଂ ଅନ୍ତିମ ପ୍ରକାଶନ ତାରିଖ 20/4/96।
ହଁ ହଁ
ଖଜଣା ଧାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ତାରିଖ ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କ।
10 page 10.
ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବି କେମିତି ଯେ ସେଟା ଆପଣ 13 ବୋଲି?
Lordship, see the
No.
page 10.
ନାଇଁ ଉପରେ 13 ଅଛି ସେ ଠିକ କହୁଛନ୍ତି।
ନା।
କଲମ 7 ରେ 13 ଅଛି।
ଏଠି ତଳେ
This is right.
Number 10 ରେ ହେଲା
ତଳେ ରହିଲା 10/9/24 ରାଷ୍ଟ୍ରୀୟ ସୂଚନା ବିଜ୍ଞାନ
ସେଇଟା ପ୍ରିଣ୍ଟ ଆଉଟ୍ କାଢିଲେ କୋଉ ଦିନ?
ପ୍ରିଣ୍ଟ ଆଉଟ
ସେଇଟା କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
ହଁ ଏଠି ରହିଲା
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଦିନ ପ୍ରିଣ୍ଟ ଆଉଟ୍ କାଢିବେ ସେଇଟା ରହିଲା।
ଖଞ୍ଜଣା ଧାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ତାରିଖ ହେଲା 96 ମସିହା କିନ୍ତୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଆଲର୍ଟ ସେ କଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ 13 ମସିହାରେ।
23 no 2013 ହଁ नहीं डेट पकांतुनी ROR annexed to the writ petition marked as annexure 1. It is submitted that pursuant to the it is submitted pursuant no it is submitted after the petitioners came to know these developments. They have approached the authority by filing
Objections.
ଆପଣ ଏଟା କଣ କିଏ ସ୍କାନିଂ କରି କଣ ଲଗେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏଥିରେ? आरपी केस लिखछनी कॉपी ऑफ वसुंधरा योजना
ना ना
that is my bookmark problem.
my lord.
Is scan copy there is a bookmark. Only Commissioner Land Records and Settlement Kotak Jajpur by filing RP number application of 774 of 2024 which is pending disposal. ଆପଣ ଏଥିରେ ଷ୍ଟେ ଆଉ କଣଟା ହେଇପାରିବ? ଲିଜ କେସ୍ ତ ସରିଲାଣି 2013 ମସିହାରୁ।
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଆଜ୍ଞା ପଜେସନ ଦେଇନା ମାନେ ସେଠି କେହି ନେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ସେଥିପାଇଁକା ମୁଁ
ଠିକ ଅଛି it is submitted that the petitioners are still in possession and their possession is threatened by the opposite party. Authority କଣ କିଛି କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
ହଁ ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ
ମାନେ ଅଥରିଟି ନା ପାର୍ଟି ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ପାର୍ଟି?
ପାର୍ଟି ଅପେକ୍ଷା ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ବେଶୀ ସେ ତହସିଲଦାର ହେରିକା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଠି ସେଠି ଆମେ ଯେମିତି
12 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି
ଆମେ ଜାଣିନଥିଲୁ କି 24 ମସିହାରେ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଲୁ।
ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ପଜେସନ ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ?
ଅଛି ଆମକେ
are in possession. The petitioners are still in possession of the property which is likely to be disturbed. Para issue notice the learned AGA upon advance copy served appears on behalf of the opposite parties 1 and 2. Issue notice to opposition OP number 326 by speed/registered post with AD fixing early returnable date. Stop requisites for issuance of notice. We filed how much time?
Within 7 days.
Within 7 days. The learned AG shall obtain instructions in the matter and if required may file counter. Para list after SR service return है ना? Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. IA 3506 of 2025. ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ପ୍ରେୟାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି again I'll repeat my question. IA ରେ ଆପଣ ଲିଜ କେସ୍ ର ଷ୍ଟେ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି? ଲିଜ କେସ୍ ତ 13 ମସିହାରୁ ସରିଲାଣି ମୁଁ ଷ୍ଟେ କଣଟା କରିବି?
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସୁଦ୍ଧା
ଆଜି ସକାଳେ ଗୋଟେ ସେମିତି ହଉଥିଲା।
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ପଜେସନ
notice as above had learned counsel for the petitioner ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ IA ରେ learned counsel for the petitioners plural issue notice as above. Requisites, accept one set. Accept one set. Accept one set of process fee and postal requisites. Extra copies be served on the learned. Upon extra darkar nahi hote. The learned AG upon advance copy served appears on behalf of the opposite parties 1 and 2. Extra copy lekhantu nahi. As an interim measure, status quo regarding possession of the possession oblique comma nature oblique comma character of the land pertaining to upon details देना है schedule कहीं land schedule कहीं
ना schedule में आगे सेठी देइची
कोड
MS plot number से 4 पेज रे देइची आगे MS plot number 837.
Right, go to second. Let me get it. Page 4 of the IA.
No, my lord. Page 4 of the writ petition ने सेठी मु MS plot टा देइची 18 देश में.
Schedule टा देई थांते IA रे ना.
हाँ, सेटा आगे मोर भूल है.
नहीं, don't take it that way. I am not finding any kind of error. But to locate it becomes easier. अपन जो schedule देबे ताहले अब.
हाँ. नहीं, मु किने para 3 रे आगे लिखी चाहिए रो.
Para 4 रे MS plot.
Para 3 रे लिखी ची. That the opposite parties are not trying to give possession to the opposite parties.
No, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉଟା ମୁଁ status quo direction ଦେବି ସେଟାରେ କୋଉ plot ରେ ଦେବି that I want to know.
That is the ଏଇ ଯୋଉ Annexure 1 ର ଯୋଉ plot ଟା ରହିଲା ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Para 3 ରେ ସେଟା ଅଛି.
ନା para 3 ରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଇ ଗୋଟା କାହିଁ ରହିଛି ମୋର. MS plot number 837 ର ଯୋଉ 18 decimal ଟା ସେତିକି. ଖାଲି ଆଜ୍ଞା suit plot ବି କରିଦେଲେ ବି
ସେମିତି କଣ ମୁଁ ସେତେ ମତେ ଲାଗେନି ଯେ ମୋର ଏଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ଅଛି ଯେ ଯାହା ଯୋଉ ପ୍ଲଟ ମୁଁ କରିଦେବି ଷ୍ଟେ ସବୁ
Annexure 1 ର ଯୋଉ
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାରା 3 ରେ ଯୋଉ ଡେସ୍କ୍ରିପସନ ଅଛି ସେଟା ଲେଖିଲେ ଚଳିବ
ହଁ ଚଳିବ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସେଟା ରହୁ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
prayer of interim application prayer
ପ୍ରେୟାର ତ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ପ୍ରେୟାର ରେ ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଷ୍ଟେ କେସ୍ ସରିଲାଣି 13 ମସିହାରୁ ସୋ ଷ୍ଟାଟସ୍ କୋ ବୋର୍ଡ ଦିଆ ହେଉଛି
declare in possession of what
ପାରା 3 ରେ ମୁଁ ଲେଖି ଦେଇଛି ସେଟା
ପାରା 3 ରେ ଯାହା ଅଛି ଲେଖିଦେବେ
ଏଇଟା ଲେଖିଛି to give possession to the opposite parties
CS ଖାତା ନମ୍ବର 506 CS ପ୍ଲଟ ନମ୍ବର 908 एरिया एकर 0.18 डेसिमल corresponding to MS खाता नंबर 508 MS प्लॉट नंबर 837 एरिया एकर 0.18 डेसिमल कोन लिखि चंती देखि आउथर सेटा रिप्रोड्यूस कर देबे shall be maintained by the parties till disposal of the writ petition एटा आपनकर सुनंतु मु गुड फेथ रे ऑर्डर कर देली
आज्ञा आज्ञा
यूजुअली आई डोंट इट सो हैपन कि ऑर्डर कला परे आ से कॉपी मिलु नहीं सुडुस मते रजिस्ट्री रु आ एमाने आसी मो पाखरे सब दिन पहुंचन संध्या बेले तो आपण हां बट एफिडेविट केंति करिवे विथ ए मेमो कर देबे
विथ ए मेमो कर देबे
तो ऊपर लिखले नहीं बाय सपोर्टेड बाय एफिडेविट अलोंग विथ ए मेमोरेंडम
मते गोटे साफ करबे
यस यस हां order there is an order to serve you
13
Mr. S.N. Misra for the petitioner.
May it please the Lordship, my lord.
You have appeared, Mr. Naik.
My lord. Main contesting opposite party.
So what do you want? What do you say?
Let the order passed by the law and trial. Sorry, lower.
नहीं आपण आज hearing करिवे ना नहीं counter देबे ना कोन?
The counter is not required.
Required.
Not.
Yes, Mr. Misra.
Yes.
Okay.
But I have not served any copy. How he got?
Notice है.
No, notice. Fresh admission.
Fresh admission. I appeared.
Caveat.
No, caveat. But he has got a copy.
सेमती काई करछोंदी आज के डिसमिस हेले कोन करिवे
So
ताहाले तो फ्रेश मैटर है जॉब नो आई थॉट दैट यू हैव अपीयर्ड बाय नोटिस यस मिस्टर
Notice, no caveat, my lord.
नहीं ठीक है ना आई थॉट दैट सिंस ही हैज अपीयर्ड ना अछि सो इट इज आफ्टर नोटिस
I filed the booklet now.
द पिटिशनर लिखंतु मिस्टर एसएन मिश्रा फॉर द पिटिशनर
My name is referred as 4, my lesson Mr. 4.
4
Yes.
एसएन मिश्रा 4 4 इंग्लिश 4 फॉर द पिटिशनर मिस्टर B. Mahanti, AGA for OP number 2.
Copy gote de.
Fresh hearing ho. Yes, Mr. Mishra.
Yes, madam. Well, I am a written candidate for the post of Panchayat Samiti, Basdepur Panchayat Samiti, my lord. My election was challenged
ଆମର ଇଲେକ୍ସନ କଣ ଏଟା ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି?
But it has been listed.
It
was before my lord Justice Satpathy.
Miscellaneous rate ଆସିଛି ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ।
No, it is election particular matter. It is roster bench is my lord Justice Satpathy, my lord. But
ଟେକ୍ ଅପ୍ କରିବା ନା ଲ୍ୟାକ୍ ଅପ୍ ଯୋଉ ଇଏ
ନାଇଁ ଲାખ ନା ଆପଣ ବା ଲିଷ୍ଟ
ହବ ହେଇପାରିବ ତ? ପରେ ଆପଣ ସେ ଅବଜେକ୍ସନ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ଯେ ତାଙ୍କର ନଥିଲା ଜୁରିସଡିକ୍ସନ ନଥିଲା। କାରଣ ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁନାଲ ୟୁଜୁଆଲି ଫିକ୍ସ ଥାଏ।
ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ବେଞ୍ଚ ରିଟ୍ ପିଟିସନ।
ହଁ ସେ ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ଆସୁଛି ଏଠି।
ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର।
The petitioner is agreed by the order dated 4th of March 2025 to bracket annexer 7 to the writ petition passed in the FO number 69 of 2023 by the Learned District and Session Judge Bhadrak. ଆପଣ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଶରତ।
yes.
ଆପଣ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଚତୁର୍ଭୁଜ। Issue notice. The Learned AG upon advance copy served appears on behalf of the OP number 2.
Copy not served.
An extra copy of the petition be served on the it is submitted that copy of the petition has not.
Madam, may I submit? Since state is a party, it is not now required to have the physical copy.
Say upon a scan copy they do.
File nahi ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ କହିଲି।
କଣ ଲେଖିଲି ସରି କାଟି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। An extra copy of the petition be served on the Learned AG appearing for the state. Learned counsel Mr. ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଓକିଲତନାମା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କେବେ? ଆପଣ ହଉଛନ୍ତି Mr. S.S.K. Naik. Mr. S.S.K. Naik appears on behalf of OP number appears on behalf appears and submits that he has instructions to appear on behalf of the OP number 1. Into bracket respondent number 1 in the appellate court bracket closed. Mr. Naik submits that he has filed वकालतनामा
21/2/2025
on 21/2/2025. Mr. Barik पाइबे वकालतनामा का मत तो देखा जाओ।
But it is unfortunate. My read petition filed on 18/3. How could he file on 21/2?
Sorry. So 21/3 sorry.
21st March 2025. एटा भी अपन स्कैनिंग ठीक रे करना गोटे वकालतनामा देखुचे para let an extra copy of the petition be served on the Learned Counsel for the OP number 1. How much time? Mr. Misra, how much time? Extra copy wote tanko debe?
Tomorrow debi.
Aya?
By tomorrow.
Within 2 working days. Yes. Anything else?
Well, I have filed an IMO.
IA for what?
Stay up the further proceedings of this appeal, my lord.
My lord.
Final order is the appeal day.
Sorry, my lord?
No.
Appeal final order है नहीं?
No.
My lord, with lordship's permission, my lord.
Yes.
Can I object, my lord, with submission, my lord?
ଆପଣ caveator ନୁହନ୍ତି. So caveat ହେଇଥିଲେ caveat file କରିଥିଲେ, so that was the question to you. So obviously, it is not that the interim order can be granted by after hearing the caveator. So caveat करथिले आज discharge ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା आपण ଆଉ दिन को रहिथान्ता. ठीक अछि आपण ଆଉ दिन को रखंतु.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
Learned Counsel for IA लेखंतु. IA 4632 of 2025. Issue notice as above. Learned AG appears on behalf of OP number 2. It is submitted the Mr. Naik Learned Counsel Mr. Naik Learned Counsel reiterates his submission that he has instruction to appear on behalf of the OP number 1. Let extra copies of the petition be served on the Learned AG and as well as Mr. Naik. Least how much time? केबे आपण चाहूछ
My lord, with lordship's permission, we
अरे नहीं
want-
तांको परमिशन नेबे आपण तांको केस एडमिट हेनी नोटिस इशू हेनी ता भीतर पसी गले कैवेट भी फाइल कलेनी आपण यू बोथ ऑफ यू एग्री गोटे डेट करंतु ना कोन मिस्टर मिश्रा
2 chapters, 2 weeks. That is because that appeal is posted on 7th, my lord.
7th ले आपण सेठी डेट नेबे
Date.
आपण दियाडे केमती करिवे आपण सेठी भी आग्रही एठी भी आग्रही
नहीं नहीं
तो कोठी ले गोटे जगह आग्रही होन
my lord, with lordship's permission, we
मोर
on Monday.
परमिशन दरकार नै आया
On Monday.
इट्स राइट आया इते मु कोन परमिशन देबी मु जदी मना करते कोन हे परियोनी कोन
On Monday.
लास्ट तक खाली पढो सेंटर कोड सरला as agreed by the parties, list after 2 weeks, liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. It is submitted by the learned counsel, Mr. Naik, that the parties shall seek adjournment in the proceeding, pending proceeding.
No.
On the next date. Then I will stay the proceeding.
No, I am not adjourning, my lord.
Then if you are proceeding there and here after appearance, then I have to stay the proceeding.
My lord.
You must realize the consequence of what you are officer of the court.
My lord, with lordship's permission, the date may be fixed, my lord, because
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯେହେତୁ still there is a doubt that whether I can take up election matter because election tribunal is a fixed court.
My lord.
That's a common understanding.
My lord.
But since I am taking miscellaneous, it is a writ petition. Could be I have jurisdiction.
My lord.
Second part, you have appeared there proceeding and appeared here also.
My lord.
So you have to. I am not passing an interim order either way. You have to wait for the then what I will adjudicate. Suppose the matter is not taken up by this court, maybe by me or by coordinate bench. Then what adjudication can be made? So upon city adjournment नियंतु. Either you get a stay order or you take adjournment. It's your choice.
My lord, appeal filed by the petitioner.
Whoever.
My lord.
See the raji अछंती. Please mark when I said that the parties agree for taking adjournment on the next date.
My lord.
Till the matter is taken up here. So should upon decide karibe. He is happy to accept that.
My lord, if he is taking time, then I have no.
अरे से टाइम कोड नउचंती आपण सुनु नाहंती ताले. Please be attentive to the conversation. मु गोटे कथा कहले आपण आउटे कथा कहउछन. Please don't do that. Today you are appearing. Today you are appearing. So both the parties appear and then I say that copy be served. Because he has not served copy. Technically the notice was not issued also. And he could not have served a copy.
And here's a copy, my lord.
नहीं ठीक अच्छी. You are not under duty to serve copy.
Yes.
कौन लिख ले? It is submitted by the learned counsel for the appearing parties that the parties shall seek adjournment in the pending proceeding. Should I get the number? FO number 69/2023 before the District and Session Judge Bhadrak. Till the next date of listing of this matter. Yes.
Oblige. Urgent copy.
से देखो अपन स्टे नहीं चंती.
नहीं.
अपन डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट रे स्टे नहीं चंती की.
नहीं.
Then Mr. Naik, why you are worried? I also I am unable to follow.
Then he is placing.
अपन कहीं की appear कले कहीं की बर्तमान माने you are notice जाइथांदा. See, if he is the appellant, he is taking time. It is for him.
No, he is filed a IA to stay the further proceeding of appeal, my lord. On the ground.
ସେଇଥି ପାଇଁ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଛି.
My lord.
ତାଙ୍କ proceeding ରେ ଯଦି stay ହବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା ହବ? Because he is the dominus litis and he is suffering that order.
My lord, he is the winning candidate, my lord.
Whoever, whatever. Appeal ଟା ତାଙ୍କର ନା. Winning or losing candidate ତାଙ୍କର appeal ସେ file କଲେ district court ରେ. He doesn't want to prosecute that. ସେ withdraw କରିଦେଲେ ଆପଣ କଣ କରିବେ? If he wants to withdraw the appeal, ତାପରେ what is your submission?
Because my lord, your lordship.
Then what you are, I don't understand this. What you are discussing also. List after 2 weeks. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Oblige.
14.
Liberty to both, Mr. Naik. When I am saying liberty, both parties, state may mention, you may mention, or he may mention. It is not that for him. Yes.
Item 14.
The petitioner is assistant teacher, my lord.
working at
You are Mr. Divedi.
Satya Siva Das.
Mr. S. Das. S. Das for the petitioner. Mr. Debaraj Mahanti, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Das, please.
He is working as assistant teacher at government primary school, Ghunta Bani, my lord. She assailed the order of transfer under annexure 3, my lord, at page 15, wherein, my lord, the block education officer Udola had passed an order for transfer from government primary school Patsanipur to government primary school Ghunta Bani, my lord, on the ground that she has neglected in her duties. Kindly turn to page 10, annex 1, my lord.
I'm straight away coming to the last part of the discussion. So you will consider the representation until then status quo, or you will take instruction?
She already joined, my lord.
Already been joined and
She already joined. Grievance is not that, my lord.
Yes.
Grievance is, my lord, that the allegations are raised by the villagers. If I am committed this misconduct, my lord, neither the headmaster of the school nor the school managing committee raised any objection, my lord. And they kindly see the nature of allegation, neglect duties, misuse of funds. My lord, I have no charge.
No, I'm not. I'm unable to understand what your submission. You are agreed by the transfer or the disciplinary proceeding or the any
transfer order, basing on the allegations raised by the villagers. They are no.
So you have joined. So why you were waking up a sleeping dog? Why you are now coming to the court? Court will ask them that what are the allegations?
I have no.
Unless you are impacted. So that is how I am asking you this question. Unless you are impacted by any adverse order against you, why should you rake up the issue?
No proceeding has been initiated. Only transfer order. And
transfer order, maybe it records, but has it impacted your service? Some disciplinary proceeding, some entry in your service book. You see, now, this process, what you are doing, you are making a non-issue a issue. After you have joined, everything is quiet.
Representation
the post joining what representation? Because you are clear, fairly you have submitted that you have joined and you are not agreed by the transfer as such.
Agreed,
so you wait for the better time. You wait for a better time when you will do things better. Why you want that these allegations against you should be investigated? Now the court will ask them to answer whether the allegations are correct or not. Who are there to allegation? Suppose they say that yes, the allegations are correct. How does it help you?
The inquiry was not done properly, my lord. Before that, transfer order was passed.
Transfer order is on administrative ground. It is not a punitive transfer. Transfer is exigency of service. Administrative ground, any transfer is acceptable. Even to certain extent, you check a decision of Supreme Court. There is an order that recommendation by a public representative should be acted upon. The notes I was preparing while I was in that side, I had come across a decision that so why you are raking up this? You take instruction. When you do not have a substantive prayer in the writ petition to set aside anything, to stop any proceeding, or to do anything that has been done against you, that impacts you, then you should not pursue.
If this writ petition is pending, then his career will be.
I don't know why you should have your priority.
Most of the inquiry will be initiated.
She may be feeling bad about this, that she has been victimized or she has been targeted. But does it end up, you should file a petition and they will answer that yes, the allegations are correct. There is nothing against you. Is there any legal wrong, or you can say for which you should seek a legal remedy? Think about it. Seek close instruction. No issue. The learned counsel for the petitioner. I'll record your submission. Simple adjournment. After arguing for some time, seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments as prayed for. List after
1 week.
After 1 week, but to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
15.
You are Mr. Deves.
Deves.
Mr. Debabrat D. Deves for the petitioner. Mr. Sorry, sir?
Sarat Pradhan.
Mr. Sarat Pradhan. Mr. Sarat Pradhan, additional?
Yes.
Additional Standing Counsel. Just kindly speak to the microphone because of the glass barrier. Additional Standing Counsel for the state. Yes, Mr. Deves.
My lords, may kindly see Annexure 1. My sale deed is there.
Kindly refer to the prayer, please.
My lords, prayer is for recalling the order because my mutation case was rejected without affording any
No,
opportunity.
if there is an order in the mutation case, then you have to challenge that mutation appeal before the sub collector.
I bowed on my
then
lords.
ADM.
I bowed on my lords.
And sir, most importantly, that for the petitioner, it is better to avail the statutory remedy because read court cannot go into the facts.
My lords, but I am losing a forum, my lords. The Tahsildar forum I will be losing if I straight away go to the appellate forum. Without hearing me, the Tahsildar has rejected.
That ground is always available. You see, you have said something with all seriousness that you are losing a ground, losing a forum. The next forum can undo the whatever has been done by the initial forum and pass orders, and also can remand. But this court cannot undo unless you see in the process what is happening. This case is kept pending. Nobody will be touching that matter. What the petitioner gets.
My lords, I bow down, my lords.
Please appreciate that.
The fact
please, you must look for the interest of the cases piling up, disposal, by direct disposal of so and so representation, all these things. That's one aspect of it. But you also must consider that in such a matter where petition is not at all a remedy, much less efficacious remedy, you are spending time here.
My lords, they will not consider my prayer for remand. That is the fact.
No. Predictive writ petition is always hazardous. You are assuming that, you see, if you have not appeared in a matter, which authority will say that you have appeared?
My lords,
they have the capacity to, factually give you the in your favor also.
My lords.
Then what is the benefit of going for a writ petition?
My simple prayer was to recall the order and rehear.
Unless I issue notice to everyone.
My lords.
That that time will be wasted.
My lords, I pray for a short adjournment. I'll take
instruction. You see, in the process, by simply, you have to be concerned that the petitioner is getting something. Unless I say, issue notice to and hear them.
No, my lords, I pray
and you see, and when you say that you are losing a forum, you must understand, by committing yourself, if suppose they come here and say that it is not necessary to hear you, then
mutation case was filed by it is
exactly mutation case re detailed hearing veni. It is cell deed basis re.
Cell deed basis.
So detailed hearing veni.
Mutation case.
Detailed hearing veni.
My lords,
you have to play it safe till you reach that stage. Why you are preempting something? You are predicting that they will not listen you. The Lord Counsel for the petitioner same order, arguing for after some time, seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments. How much time? So Deves?
1 week time.
List after a week. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, please. Next.
16.
Mr. P.K. Satpathy for the petitioner. You are Mr. Ponda. The Parsuram Ponda for the petitioner.
Annexure 1 pending before the Tahsildar Jagatsinghpur. The ROR is not uploaded in Bhulekha website. Though is a manual process, his name is there, Annexure 2 LRC, but not in the uploaded in the online ROR LRC. Only that is the prayer.
So Tahsildar ka pore High Court is the authority na to sub collector ADM commissioners
consultation officer tanku direction dela pore revision officer Ancestral 3 re kindly glance.
So you filed the petition before the consultation officer
ko diya hai application dela pore order hegala
order pore order
hela pore manual process ro achi kintu online re uthi nai manual process ro hegala tar online ro
achi nei sabu apankara online re kon mandatory achi ki sabu habo bole पण तो हेनी bhulekha.nic.in is not a repository of all the RORs.
खाली instruction जाओ से हे जियो खाली
instruction
instruction खाली हो जाता है.
The Lord Counsel for the hard Lord Counsel for the petitioner appearance लिख देले. It is submitted by the Lord. Yes कौन कहउचंदी Mr. Pradhan representation तो से किछ देना है
देइछ ना Annexure 1 अछि
Tahsildar
देइछ Tahsildar the approved authority to correct the error.
तो ROR कॉपी अछि तो
आज्ञा अछि देइछ
it is submitted that the record of right under khata number देखिए लिखिए है ना prayer रे so and so chakka number so and so plot number so and so is not uploaded in the Vuleco website. The learned AC seeks accommodation to obtain instruction in the matter. As prayed for list after 2 weeks. It is indicated that the matter is likely to be disposed of at the stage of admission upon written instructions provided by the state. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes.
17th.
Mr. Misra. Mr. S.N. Misra 4 for the petitioner. Mr. Pradhan AC for the state.
May I please resume?
Yes.
The petitioner is a written candidate from my ward. The ward member for another ward challenged my election. And an inquiry was directed to be done and challenging that. And
इतने appeal नहीं to district and session judge को?
No.
No man. Straight away to the High Court?
Yes.
You are agreed by that order?
Yes, madam. When the matter.
Hard learned counsel for the petitioner is agreed by the order dated 6/3/2025. By collector passed by the OP number so and so. OP number 2. Collector and District Magistrate Nuapada. 6th of March 2025 लिखिले. In miscase into bracket O capital G capital P capital space Act bracket closed 03/2024. Issue notice. The learned AC upon advance copy served appears on behalf of the opposite parties 1 TO24. Issue notice to OP number 5 by speed oblique registered post with AD fixing early returnable date. List after SR. IA कौन करचंदी?
Stay operation the order matter.
Disqualification टा stay ले कौन होगा?
Because I have been.
कल तो mandamus सही वाला.
I said there is.
IA रे notice नहीं होता. Without hearing, apprising the matter in on merits, I will pass the final order upon कोचंदी. You have to patient to that. You have lost in a forum. IA 5119 of 2025. Issue notice as above. Not a DG appears on AC appears on behalf of the opposite parties. Repeat करते हुए. Issue notice to OP number 5. As above, one set of requisites and process fee be accepted. The prayer for interim relief shall be considered on the next date of listing. Speed post na registered post neve?
Speed.
List after 3 weeks. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes.
Till then status quo comes on it. Because I have been.
Status quo, how do I know? Because you see, you have been disqualified by appropriate authority.
I am submitting.
It's not lack of jurisdiction. If I have the ability and capacity to decide it finally, I can do it right now. It's an interim matter. You are making the interim prayer same as identical as the final prayer in the mandamus.
Because there is clear violation of natural justice. When the matter is
you
pending.
You want to clear coachanti, how the court will ensure that?
I'm one thing was submitting.
So upon same thing.
Yeah.
What the OP number 5 will argue on the first date of listing. At the fresh admission stage, the court passes the final order. Should a clear violation no of natural justice?
Short date.
The notice diya gala.
Short date.
Upon speed post nebe liberty to mention diya gala. Fixing early returnable date diya gala. Upon speed post nebe boli 3 saptah diya gala. शुणु बारंबार लिस्ट करिकी SR not back करी कौन लाभ हो? You have to be watchful also. Liberty काहे दिया लाता है आपको mention करिए आपने. Specific order काहे किया लाजे नहीं the matter shall be taken up for interim relief. Why the specific order has been passed? the other side is put to notice. The same thing, the same argument also, it is, we have to seek for the other side also. Petitioners doesn't have a better right as far as interim relief is concerned. Early returnable date question ta? Lekhi deba, issue notice to.
Obliged.
Yes, please.
18. May I please?
Mr. N. Ponda for the petitioner, Mr. Pradhan, ASC for the state. Yes, Mr. Ponda.
Your Lordship, the Annexure 3 is under challenge, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Wherein the authority invited applications for appointment of the CRCC for the who are the ex-cadre.
ଆପଣ advertisement challenge କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
Yes, sir.
କଣ କୋଉ ground advertisement challenge ଆପଣ apply କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି?
Apply କରିଛି. I was also
ଆପଣ pursuant to the advertisement dated 20th of August 2024.
My lord.
How much time you have spent, sir? 7 months.
No, my yes, sir. Yes, your lordship. That
Last date was 5th of September.
Here, your lordship.
And it a fresh admission na after notice?
No, fresh admission. Fresh admission.
Abe kon hobo?
No, sir. Already the invitation itself is wrong. The authority only called for the ex-cadre.
Apart from filing and increasing the number of cases,
my lord,
and maybe benefiting lawyer, kon labho kon hala apno?
No, my lord.
You see, you are challenging advertisement dated 20th of August. Last date was 5th of September 2024. Everything is over.
Over. But not the
so you have to challenge the selection at least. Na advertisement challenge kariye.
Till now they are not.
Upon selection challenge no kale kemti set habo?
My humble submission, your lordship. Already the
am I not humble? Am I not humble while beseeching you to answer?
Process.
So what is there in you being humble towards me? I am also equally humble. Kindly answer.
My lord. Already
kindly answer that you are challenging a order.
Process was over, but not appointment.
But not only over, it has attained finality. And you do not challenge that.
I have filed challenging
selection process and final selection. Have you challenged?
Here, your lordship, the process was over, but till now they are not selected. Selection was
selection is over.
Selection is not over till now.
I'll record that then.
Yes, your lordship.
It is submitted by Mr. Ponda. Appearance upon Lichunto. Mr. Nilakanto. Nilakanto Ponda. Pradhan. Sarath Pradhan ASC for the state. Hard learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner challenges the notification dated 20th of August 2024 issued by the OP number.
OP number.
PIL?
No. PIL. No.
PIL division bench. OP number 6.
6, your lordship.
Percentage ta padhuntu. 20th of August 2024 into margin page 18 likhi diyantu. 8 bhul karibeni. Issued by the OP number 6 Block Education Officer Sinapali for engagement of CRCC. CRCC ର full form kuhantu?
Cluster Resource Center Coordinator.
Cluster Resource Center Coordinator, CRCC. The last date being, last date of application being 5th of September 2024. It is submitted that the petitioner, though has challenged the selection, the advertisement after about 7 months, but the selection process has not been completed yet. Para issue notice. The learned ASC upon advance copy served appears on behalf of the opposite parties. The learned ASC shall obtain instruction in the matter. List after 2 weeks. The learned ASC shall obtain instruction in the matter as to whether the selection process has been completed or not, and whether any person has been appointed pursuant to the said notification. Said advertisement करती said advertisement dated 20/8/2024.
IIT file.
List after 2 weeks. How much time, Mr. Yes.
IIT file करছে
4 weeks madam. Instruction टा आनंतु तापर जदि चाहिए काउंटर देबे. Yes.
I take origin.
I रे कौन होगा?
Till then, no any selection. Till submission of the instruction, no selection.
Mr. Ponda, I will not take chance. I will dismiss it. Recording the reasons. It is up to you. ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଛି ଯେ ବେଶୀ ଆଲୋଚନା କଲାରୁ ଫଳପ୍ରଦ ହଉନି।
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲି।
ଫାଇଲ କରିଥିଲେ ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ already have recorded ଯେ that you are approaching the court after 7 months.
Yes, sir.
आइए issue notice as above, accept one set of process. Same लिखिदेबे लॉरेट ये वन सेट नो तो प्राइवेट पार्टी के नाहंती
प्राइवेट पार्टी
आपण सब कथा तो हम मारचंती
जो प्राइवेट पार्टी के नाहंती गवर्नमेंट स्टेट अछि
इशू नोटिस एज अबव द लॉरेट एसी appears on behalf of the opposite parties.
Manala, item 19 may be transport to appropriate bench.
Sir, you are not visible, sir. Yes.
My lord, this matter may be transferred to appropriate bench.
Mr. NC Maharana, आपण कोना NC Maharana?
Yes, my lord.
NC Maharana for the petitioner, Mr. Pradhan. Sarat Chandra Pradhan.
Sarat.
Khali Sarat. Mr. S. Pradhan, ASC for the state, Lord, and it is submitted by the Lord Council for the petitioner that the matter may not be of the assignment of this bench. Registered to do the needful. Registered to verify and do the needful. Yes.
Oblige, man.
Yes.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
I filed an application for modification.
Yes. कौन हैला से किछि आपण ताऊ देलेनी सेटा still deduct करचंती?
No, they have already given me the letter that they will not deduct. But in the meantime, all the I had written to them that
Mr. R.C. Naik for the petitioner. Appearance last order भी अच्छी देखी लिख परिबे.
Today is for this modification.
Yes.
My lord, here the petitioner.
एटा आपण टे कॉपी टा दियंतु गोटे आपण जदी करिवेन ताल सी आपण हेल्प करिवे एटा खाली
आज्ञा ओनली दैट
एटा करिवे आपणकर आपण अपील करिवे थरे
फॉर ओपी 1 and 2
ओ ताले चारटा कॉपी करिवे
बट कंटेम्प्ट 1 and 2 हेई नांती पासी
एबे तो हम रीड नोचे ना तो रीड टा टेक अप करछे
earlier direct
अच्छा ठीक है दियंतु सेटा मु देखि सर ऑर्डर टा डिक्टेट कर सर टाइम हेला you'll get back the copy.
Aji date nothila for the contempt. Contempt is date has not been fixed because
आपण कहिदिले जे रीड टा आछि आई रिमेम्बर ही मिस्टर नायक वाज देयर आई रिमेम्बर आपण मेंशन करथिले Yes, Mr. Naik, you have that copy of the interim application for modification.
Yes, my lord.
So it is better, the order should be that for you, because finally adjudicating and deciding against you and you repaying is better than the matter should be shall abide by the final orders. Can I, because you see now they are contesting that you are liable to pay. Your liability to pay, they are contesting. But I mean, you are saying not liable, they are saying you are liable to pay. That is the contest. In such a scenario, suppose the matter takes 1 year for disposal. You don't pay that 4,000 per month.
Yes,
so 48,000.
Yes,
how does it benefit you?
Yes. My lord, let me 1 minute, I will submit.
Final adjudication, I am not taking up the matter for final adjudication.
No.
Lack of time.
No, my lord.
So these kind of situation, it is better you take the order, they will abide by the final order. Any deduction shall be taken. But today I will not pass that order. Mr. Roy?
No, your lordship. I will just pray, your lordship.
No.
Several courts have kept it in abeyance because of the Supreme Court stay order.
I understand.
And
Mr. Roy, this is not expected. You said that they will comply. They are still taking time.
No, your lordship. Because they have admitted.
So you take your time and do it. So then I will pass that order. So it is for you.
No, your lordship.
Mr. Roy, Mr. Naik will concede to that extent.
But they are pressing for the contempt.
They will.
Time and again.
They will. They will. There is an interim order.
No, your lordship. may I submit one thing? They are misguiding the honorable court.
Could be, Mr. Roy.
Because
Mr.
no, your lordship, if your lordship
Kindly
permits
listen.
me,
Kindly listen.
permits
ଆପଣ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ contempt ତ ଏଇଠି ଆଜି list ହେଇଛି.
ଆଜି ହେଇଛି ଯେ, but the date is
ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ
not.
କାହିଁ ହଉଛନ୍ତି? ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ କାହିଁ ହଉଛନ୍ତି?
ନାଇଁ, date is not fixed.
Whatever it may be, ଆପଣ କାହିଁ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହଉଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣ ତ time ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି.
My only humble prayer
ଆପଣ
is.
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ, ଆପଣ successfully you have evaded paying them. Now you take a decision on that. You are seeking time. So they will wait for that. So ଆପଣ ତ adjournment ମାଗିଲେ ଆପଣ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ଆପଣ contempt ରେ କୋଉଠି ପ୍ରେସ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି? ଅନ୍ୟ କୋର୍ଟରେ? ମୁଁ ତ appellate court ନୁହଁ.
No, there are batch of cases.
Whatever.
Nowhere contempt has been filed except this in this matter.
Correct.
And
the reason being
that is why
Mr. Roy, even he has specified the name of the banks.
No,
all the banks.
There, please. That matter out of which that contempt arose and the bank.
ଆପଣ ତ anxiety ରେ କାହିଁ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି? ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରୁନି.
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା dispose of ହେଇଯାଇଛି.
କୋଉଟା?
ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉ
whatever it may be. This is a writ pending.
Your lordship,
to be
your lordship.
This is to be finally heard or not.
We being the officers, we have to assist the court.
Correct, Mr. Roy. ଆପଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଏ ରିଟ୍ ଟା hearing ହବ ନା ନାହିଁ?
ନାଇଁ, modification ଟା ହେଇଯାଉ.
Modification ଆଜି ନୁହଁ. You are seeking time.
Who is seeking time?
ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ ଏଟା ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
No, not for modification. It is with regard to the contempt. That is separate. Contempt is not there today, not fixed today.
ଆପଣ ତାହେଲେ ପଢି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଏଟା? ପଢନ୍ତୁ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ପଢନ୍ତୁ in this regard looking into complexity.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
My lord, may I permit submit 1 minute?
Yes.
My lord, my prayer is this is regarding the contempt for non-implementation of your honored order. After 6 months.
226 ରେ ପଢନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ. 226 ରେ କଣ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ସେଟା ଜାଣିଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ whenever you are seeking for a mandamus you are taking a interim order for final year. This is the problem.
My lord, this interim application is not admissible at all. I beg your pardon to make a kind reference to Supreme Court's decision in the matter of Shiva Shakti Cooperative Housing Society versus Swaraj Developers, wherein it is held that legislative intention that interim orders cannot be subject matter of a revision under section 115. Hence, the revision petition not maintained.
Constitution ଆଣିଛନ୍ତି? ଶିବ ଶକ୍ତି ପଢିଲା ପୂର୍ବରୁ constitution ପଢିଛନ୍ତି? That's the difficulty, sir. ଶିବ ବହୁତ ପାୱାରଫୁଲ ଶକ୍ତି ସେଟା ଠିକ ଅଛି. ଆପଣ ତ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ constitution ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. ଆଉ କଣ ବହି କାଇଁ? ଆରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା ବହି ମାଗୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ. ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରିବେ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଯାଇକି ମୋ ରୁମରୁ constitution ନେଇ ଆସନ୍ତୁ. ଏଇଟା ସାରଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. 26(3) ଟା ପଢନ୍ତୁ. 226(3). এইটা কমন কোড কি সেট কলা ଆପଣ? ব্যস্ত কাଇଁ হଉଛନ୍ତି? Kindly read it aloud.
My lord, where any party against whom
ଟିକେ slowly ପଢିବେ. Don't make a running speech.
My lord, where any party against whom an interim order, whether by way of injunction or stay or in any other manner is made on, or in any proceeding relating to a petition under clause 1, without furnishing to such party copies of such petition and all documents in support of the plea for such interim order, and giving such party an opportunity of being.
Stop there.
My lord.
When interim order was passed, were they given opportunity? They were party.
Yes, ma'am.
So all conditions are satisfied. Neither they were heard, nor they were provided copies. So then kindly read further.
Giving such party an opportunity of being heard, makes an application to the High Court for the vacation of such order, and furnishes a copy of such application to the party in whose favor such order has been made.
Stop there. Kindly just stop there.
My lord.
These 3 conditions have been satisfied. Then read further.
Has been made, or the counsel of such party, the High Court shall dispose of the application within a period of 2 weeks from the date on which it is received, or from the date on which the copy of such application is so furnished, whichever is later, or where the High Court is closed on the last day of that period, before the expiry of the next day afterwards, on which the High Court is open, and if the application is not so disposed of, the interim order shall, on expiry of that period, or as the case may be, the expiry of the said next stand vacated.
Next day.
Next day.
So you are citing a decision on 226.3, Shivashakti?
No, my lord.
Then please appreciate, we are all creatures of statute. The jurisprudence is we have to follow something, follow the law. Discretionary jurisdiction is wider, but wider the jurisdiction, more the circumspection, you can say. And if you have won the case on merits, then you cite that decision. He has to defend that.
My lord.
It is the converse. He says that the petitioner, similarly, petitioners have lost the case on merit. That is he saying.
Yes, my lord, he
So
says.
you see, we are instead of in the process of adjudicating the matter, we are deliberating on an interim order. For whose benefit? You suppose you don't pay for 1 year 4,000 rupees. End of it, you have to pay it.
Yes, my lord.
Then what is the point? What is the point in? So only thing is that since you see you brought to the notice of the court that there is an interim order,
My lord.
they are not violated. So his short time, sir, we will comply. We will comply. Give us some time. So then he produces a letter that give us some time. We will comply. So you leave it there. ଆପଣ ତାକୁ जो over argue କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଶିବଶକ୍ତି 226.3 that decision ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ.
No, my lord, they will.
You see, the principle is very simple. Even 226.3 is the same principle.
My lord.
That the final prayer cannot be passed as far as mandamus is concerned in the form of an interim prayer.
My lord.
So if suppose you would have the interim order you have taken after hearing them and serving copy, hearing would have been completed, then it's a different thing.
My lord, only as because other banks have complied and for honor of the court,
Those writs have been dismissed.
It
That is
Aरे
what I am
सेटा
saying.
Mr. Roy, he knows that. He se kotha kon कहया को देबेनी से तो कहउचनी कोन. I have told him that he says that the merits se dismiss हेगलानी बोली. आ कोन सेटा तो कहउची मु आ कोन तेर अछि.
My lord, only because it is very.
No,
My lord,
it is not as simple as Mr. Naik.
My lord, it is.
The reason is very simple.
Yes, my lord.
Because you have lost it, they are not paying it. That's it.
No, my lord. My lord, I will.
Arey, that I am not recording. You must also consider that.
My lord, it is regretted that simply the bank is playing hide and seek. In the meanwhile, bank has changed 3 advocates only because they have advised the bank to.
Mr. Naik, as far as interim orders are concerned, no one can play hide and seek. The bank, however big, or the employees who apana employees can you violate interim order?
No, my.
So that is how they are taking time. Let them take time. Now, apana jodi, if you are agreeing for that order, I will modify it today. That subject to the final orders, the payment shall be, or that amount shall be kept separately. That order can be passed also. But you are insisting on paying after losing the matter and at the interim stage.
We have
not paying.
My lord.
You enter into an there is a rule or there is an understanding or there is a contract.
My lord.
You are supposed to pay the amount.
Yes.
The amount has been determined and you are paying that. Now you say that you are not liable to pay.
My lord.
So that is how they are saying that you are liable to pay, and then they say that you have lost the case. The genesis of the case, the genesis of the dispute is that WPC, Mr. R.C. Naik for the petitioner, Mr. K.K. Naik, upon standing counsel.
Senior panel counsel.
Senior panel counsel for OP number 1 and 2. Mr. Tapesh Rai, OP number 3 and 4. Learned counsel for the petitioner, learned counsel for the OP number 3 and 4, 6 accommodation. Yes, Mr. Rai, when do you want?
No, Your Lordship, that is not the intent of the letter.
As agreed by the party. You have to say anything, Mr. Naik.
I have not got the copy. I am
The learned senior panel counsel requests for extra copy of the petition on behalf of the OP number 1 and 2. How many copies?
2 extra copies has been earlier directed.
Late as directed earlier. They say ଆପଣ କଣ requisite file କରିଥିଲେ?
Yes, ma'am.
ସେ ତ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ request କରିକି ନା
copy. I have already submitted extra copies.
କାହାକୁ ଦେଇଥିଲେ?
Officers. AG officer.
Nahi sir, AG office no. See by Union of India by. ଆପଣ ୟୁନିୟନ କୁ ପାର୍ଟି କରିଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଷ୍ଟେଟ ପାର୍ଟି ହିଁ ନାହିଁ
ଷ୍ଟେଟ ନୁହଁ ୟୁନିୟନ ଅଫ ତାଙ୍କ ଅଫିସ
ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି ଦେଇପାରିବେ କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ request for 2 extra copies of the petition. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has already served copies on the office of the learned DSG. ଆପଣ DSG ନା ଟି ମୁଁ ରେକର୍ଡ କରିଦେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥାରେ DSG ନା AG କାହାକୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
AG
sir AG ଆପଣ ତ କାହିଁ sir you have to take responsibility. Likely the he shall serve copies on the learned senior panel counsel appearing for the OP number 1 and 2. ଆପଣ instruction ନେବେ counter file କରିବେ ନା କଣ The learned counsel for the senior panel counsel submits that he shall obtain instruction and file the response of the opposite parties 1 and 2 if so advised. तापरे आपनकर आई एटा केते
आई एटा 5 6
वे
आई नंबर 5066 of 2025 that be 5066
just a second I have to locate it इथे कोन अन्य माने अपेयर करछन्ती अच्छा जो तपेश अच्छा आपण नेम ऑफ मिस्टर उद्गाता इट शुड बी डिलीटेड
आज्ञा
नेम ऑफ मिस्टर बीएन उद्गाता एंड एसोसिएट्स मिस्टर मनोज मिश्रा सीनियर एडवोकेट एंड एसोसिएट्स be deleted since Mr. Tapesh Roy and associates have already appeared upon change of counsel.
Now it is Mr. Subrat Mishra S. Mahapatra S.
तापरे सुब्रत मिश्र विषय भी कर देबे सुब्रत मिश्रा and associates be deleted since Mr. Tapesh Roy and associates have entered appearance. IA 5066 of 2025, the IA has been filed for modification of the order dated 1/10/2024, passed in IA number 11778 of 2024, arising out of the present writ petition. Copy of the IA has been served as directed earlier. And copy of the IA shall also be served on the learned senior panel counsel. Para. So, जो letter टा देखेले the court master will provide you copies. अपन टा फेरे दबा
आज्ञा
टा कर देबे कॉपी चिंता कर देले जो The learned counsel, Mr. Roy, produces the email dated April 1, 2025, indicating that the authorities are seeking time for compliance of the interim order dated 1/10/2024, passed by this court in the writ petition. In view of the copy of the letter, copy of the email, copy of the print of the email is taken on record. The matter stands adjourned by 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Tapare contempt 7995 of 2024. Ithre Mr. Naik, Mr. Roy says you are not a party. But I mean, Mr. RC Naik, Mr. KK Naik. Upon ithre party nahanti, upon kai copy se debe. Mr. RC Naik for the contempt likhibe, RC Naik for the petitioner. Mr. Tapesh Roy for the opposite party. Contempt, unless contempt. The petition stands adjourned by 2 weeks. Yes.
And the writ petition may be adjourned prior to it, may be posted prior to it. This modification.
Don't worry. Since it is coming to upon jo anxiety aji, I would have been contempt. Upon
your lordship, I am absolutely
seeing your anxiety. I thought that the contempt is before somebody else.
No, your lordship. what they are doing, they are trying to press the contempt unnecessarily.
No, no, no.
No, Your Lordship.
Mr. Roy,
Question-
Mr. Roy should be
with
fair.
all humble submission, Your Lordship.
Mr. R.C. Naik, since KK Naik is there, I'm mentioning the name. Mr. R.C. Naik has not opened his mouth as you have. So the କିଛି pressing करना आपण काहे तो कोजे से press करछन्ती बोली. आपण साइड से छिडा आइछन्ती.
No, it more modification may be hard. That is only my prayer.
Modification तो लेखिली.
No,
modification order टा पढो.
All together, Your Lordship.
Correct, sir. Sir, जदि अन्य कोर्ट रे थांता, then your argument is correct. You are so anxious as in fact, I thought that it is somebody else's court, but then I realized it is before me.
Grateful.
ସେଟା କିଛି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ତ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଫେରେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କ ମଞ୍ଚରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଫେରେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ଦିଟା କପି ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆରସି ନାୟକକୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କେକେ ନାୟକ
My only prayer is if your Lordship can just
please
in the order put up that modification would be hard on the next day.
हाँ सब गुड़ाक ମୁଁ କିଛି ତ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ବି କରିନି ସବୁ ଗୁଡାକ ସେ ଅଛି ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଆଫ୍ଟର 2 weeks ତ ଲେଖିଛି the petition shall be heard on the next date ସବୁ ଗୁଡାକ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ yes
item 21
anyone present from 21 to 30 yes.
Well, I'm there in item 26.
All these matters will be listed again tomorrow.
Well,
this bench will not be functioning after 2. There's I have some difficulty.
There is also a reference tomorrow, I believe, in lieu of the send of the revenue of Hon'Ble Justice.
Whatever, since I mean, I am not deleting anything from the list that I wanted to inform the parliament. So the list will remain intact. जहाँ आड हवा कथा हबो ए जो रहिला आपण करो it will be coming up again
95 matter some matter instruction is required what is the
yes so tomorrow I have to pass those orders yes
my lord item 21 your lordship will not
आपण 21 I can pass order कोन कहउचंती you have instructions to appear and you are in touch with the
there
no are you sure about the welfare of the victim the present whereabouts I'm sorry, victim goes appellant.
4 appellants are there. Out of 4, 2 is already dead, and another 2 is here. So you're watching.
The rest of the 2.
And 3.
Rest of the 2, you are in touch with them. Can I record that you are in touch with them? So that is the difficulty.
They have been appointed by.
You see, even in some matters sitting in division bench with Justice B.N. Ratha, after we appointed amicus curiae, they appeared and they said that we want to engage a lawyer. It's we understand we are in that side also.
Send letter to them, but no response.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Oh.
No,
Mrs. Meena Kumari Nayak.
I have received the instructions. But 3 and
1 and 3 are early.
3 is early. Is Subhash Chandra. Subhash Chandra is I have received it.
Who have passed away?
Subhash Pal is Subhash Pal Ali, residing in the
only 2 and 4 already dead.
1 and 3 is Ali.
1 and 3 alive. Apanakara last instruction pore are you in touch with them 1 and 3?
No, my lord.
Then how to ensure their presence in this proceeding? They are appellants.
They are appellants. Your lordship.
I mean, appointing the amicus doesn't end the entire thing.
I sent letter to M.S.Sahoo, appellant number 1. No response.
Mr. Mohanty, what is your last instruction date? Kebe apon instruction paithile?
1/1/25, 1st January.
1/25.
Appellant 3 is working as a driver in Bharat Masla company at Ramdaspur, Barang. Mobile number is there.
1
3 is early, that is 20.
one response kono 1 tanku shunu nanti boli kohchunti
One, I have obtained the instruction on 3rd December 24. He is staying native in native village.
Alive. But they have to surrender to the jurisdiction of the court.
Yes.
There is a difference of opinion between two high courts. Punjab and Haryana, Justice Sanjay Mishra's judgment is there that even if they don't, surrender, their right to appeal cannot be taken away. That is the difficulty. And all these matters, the incident would have been of 1994. 1994 means it is 30 years.
Give it some other days.
Mrs. Meena Kumari Naik for the
Meena Kumari Das.
I'm sorry, Das for the petitioner. Amicus curiae. Mr. Devaraj Mahanti, AGA for the state opposite party. It is submitted that ଆପଣଙ୍କର instruction ଟା 4/12
ଦେଇଦେବି
ଏବେ ନାହିଁ ଏଥିରେ କଣ
ଏଟା ଥାଉ ନହେଲେ କାଲି ପାସ୍
ଏ ଆମର ରେକର୍ଡ କିଛି ତମର ଠିକ ଠିକଣା ନାହିଁ ଆଉ କଣ କରିବା
କାଲି ଏଟା ଥାଉ
ଆପଣଙ୍କ instruction ଟା cause list ରେ ଦେଖଉଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମର ମାନେ book mark ରେ ନାହିଁ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କପି ଦେବି
So, it is submitted that as per the instruction received by the learned AGA dated 4/12/2024
ନା ଗୋଟେ ରିସିଭ କରିଛି
जो passing away passing जो ଚାଲି ଗଲେ ବୋଲି ଲେଖିଛି ଯୋଟା ଆସିଛି instruction ଆପଣଙ୍କର last order ରେ I have recorded that on 19th January 2025 4 and 2 and 4 have passed away. नहीं आपण एटा ऑलरेडी ऑर्डर रे अछि on 13th of March 2025 the following order was passed. The learned AGA seeks further accommodation. It recorded. This has been reflected.
ये दीटा
अरे आपण कॉपी रे नथिले सारन तो बाकी आनिबे देखि आपण रेकॉर्ड चेक करंतु
एटा गोटे अछि गोटे
नहीं there is a order already recording your so he will just verify whether he is having that or because my scan copy is not showing this accommodation to obtain instruction regarding the present whereabouts and welfare of the opposite party number 2 and 4
2 and 4 already dead.
I'm sorry
1 and 4
abated
so confusion regarding 1 and 5
1 and 3
1 and 3 1 and 3 ମୁଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେଟା କୁ ଲେଖି ଦେଇଛି rest of the appellants regarding the appellants 1 and 3 the learned amicus submits that she has not been able to establish contact with appellant number 1 अच्छी तो स्कैन करी अपडेट करते हैं list after how much time Mr. Bhanti
2 weeks
or list after 4 weeks yes the rest of the matters
only 52
अपडेट हे जिवो गोटे इंस्ट्रक्शन
सेटा बोधे आगुरु अछि ऑर्डर टा
नै गोटे कॉपी अछि that is title number 23 23 sole appellant died
22 sole appellant died
23
Anima Kumari Dei
23 answer 22
it is submitted that by the learned AGA आपण ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କପି ଟା 206 तो Mrs. Dei Miss Dei
गोटे कपी जेरस कर दे
item 22 रे
ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଗୋଟେ second. ସବୁଗୁଡାକ ଅଛି listed. Actually time ନାହିଁ. I have some difficulty actually. So
wherever yes, yes.
the learned AGA submits the instruction dated 20th of March 2025, wherein that it is indicated that the sole appellant has expired, unfortunately passed away on 12/9/2023 in the Regional Cancer Institute, Kotak. Death certificate with registration number dash, registration date dash, date of issue dash is enclosed. Copy of the said letter along with the certificate of death is kept on record. The appeal stands abated. ଏଟାକୁ କରିକି ଫେରେଇ ଦେବେ। ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେ କପି ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସେ ଦେଇଦେବେ। Yes, yes.
Item 22 ର appellant ମାନେ at the time of filing he is about 56 years. Now he is
ସେ ଅର୍ଡର ଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ପାସ୍ କରିବା କାଲି ଟିକେ ଟାଇମ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ସବୁ ଅର୍ଡର କରାହଉଛି।
Maybe pardon your lordship, item 25 I may be allowed to collect the paper book.
You take it, there is no restriction. You collect it, but we have to take up the matter serially. That doesn't look nice when the court is not functioning to take up out of turn. Please appreciate that.
Yes, your lordship. I may pray
You can. There is no restriction. There is no difficulty in if there is an order. You have been appointed as amicus.
No, your lordship will not been appointed as amicus. It is in our chamber, your lordship.
So you please wait till tomorrow. Please wait till tomorrow. You can collect once you show your wakalatnama or power. The registry will have to give you.
Yes, your lordship.
Yes.
Yes. Obliged.
Thank you.